there we are.
So we are live?
We are currently live.
Yeah, it just went up on everyone's phone right now. It's just like, oh, Delco.
Oh yeah, I just got my.
All right, cool. I'll give people a chance to check in. Maybe they don't have good service where they're at.
Just welcome to Delco Live. How you guys all doing?
No. There's an epic intro I wrote, and then didn't for now. I wish I could read.
It's not his fault he can't read.
What are you, just on your phone the whole time? You do it. What are you doing?
I'm sharing.
You doing your taxes over there?
Yes.
Just sitting there doing your taxes?
Somebody's got to do it.
I need.
What kids are doing out on the streets?
Yes, their taxes.
Can we make a segment where instead of the dial-on, it's
yeah,
I know the
segments.
5 best counties in PA.
They
Delco,
tacked it on.
Delco, and Delco.
Because we spit hot fire.
Yeah. You're too close, man! We can yell that about Chester.
I'll let you handle this shit.
Oh, we're live, by the way.
Yes, we are live. We're live at Wolf's, by the way.
I got it out.
Those haven't figured it out yet on the screen.
Jeez. I think WWE giving a teaser of comebacks. You guys ready?
Ready.
You might weep after this intro.
I'm ready to weep, dude. You got tissues around here?
No,
I'll
what
just
do you-
throw some red flakes in his eyes. It looks like he's actually
Well,
crying.
No, he'll cry when he finds out there's no pumpkin spice.
oh, did you use it all?
Yeah.
Yeah, he burned it all. Jim smokes it though. He puts it in his vape cigarette.
Oh, man, I heard that makes you eat people's faces.
He can. Because it tastes like pumpkin.
If they're homeless,
Yeah.
I mean, trust me, you don't need seasoning. Anyway, guys, Delco is an area that is obsessed with food. Most of us are currently fat, or have at least had their fat phase. Anorexia could not exist here. Every corner either has an Irish bar or a pizza shop offering Italian cuisine made by individuals from Greece or Turkey. It is almost a rite of passage to get into a way too heated argument over who makes the best cheesesteak, or passive-aggressively holding a grudge against someone for not sharing the same favorite pizza place as yourself. Delco is home to nationally known Pica's Pizza, headquarters of Rosati's Water Ice, birthplace of Scrapple. Fun fact, look that up. And of course, we're the original market for Wawa. You cannot call yourself a Delconian if you haven't gone on a tirade about the quality of Wawa and how it's plummeted since you were a kid, while also stopping at a Wawa on the way home for smokes and the food you were just complaining about.
I've done that after many shows, by the way.
While it's true, the Wawa's quality is a fraction of what it was, and the brewing future war between them and Royal Farms is an almost imminent war. I fucked that sentence up. I can't read that far from here. Either way, they're fucking pointless. Delco is a very real place filled with the realest of real people, and they want real food. One pioneer that has heeded the call to culinary action is Dan Wolf. We're here in his humble abode in Aston, PA. Aston will rise again! And let's interview him before we make some of his trademark sandwiches and before we propose some straight-up Delco-inspired cuisine ourselves. So, how long you been in the culinary business?
I started as a dishwasher when I was 12 at the Lansdowne Station Cafe.
Oh, are you from Lansdowne? Do you mean that Lansdowne?
Yes, that Lansdowne. That Lansdowne. Right across from St. Phil's.
Yep. It turns out some winners that town, I'll tell you that. So you started as a dishwasher. What happened between dishwasher and now?
A whole lot of pain.
Yeah.
Whole lot of pain, whole lot of training. I worked with some really good people that taught me a whole lot about the industry. Taught me to think outside the box. Had a lot of really good mentors. Worked for a lot of really good people and people that showed me the way to kind of do this in a way that nobody else did it before.
Were most of the stops along your track to get here in Delaware County?
Yeah, Sligo and Media, Coffee Corner and Media. Let's see. Those are the two big ones. As far as then, it was a little bit in Westchester, Chad's Ford Tavern, Boxcar Brewing Company. Had a lot of fun out in Ambler with Gypsy Blue. That was a fun couple of months.
So, there's two ways you can go in this area. You can go traditional or you can go full Delco. From the menu I've seen, the posts I've seen, you've chosen to go full Delco.
Yeah, I try to be as full Delco as possible.
Okay, and you have a very strong social media presence.
I get bored sometimes and I make memes.
Has that helped you with the younger demographic?
mean, it actually helped with everybody.
Really?
Yeah, older,
Okay.
younger, across the board.
Your marquee sandwich is the gritty. That's the one that I feel put you guys on the map.
That one and the De Niro, yeah.
The De Niro. Was the sandwich of the gritty already in the works before gritty was announced, or was gritty the inspiration for the scrappled cheesesteak?
Actually, it's a funny story. It was something that was invented by accident the day after I found out the offer was accepted for me to purchase this place.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I had gone out drinking with my wife to celebrate, and the next morning I was very, very hungover. The menu was already done, and I had a bunch of steakums left, and it wasn't enough for a full roll, so what I did was I looked next to it, and I had a block of Haversaid Scrapple.
From Middletown Township, Delaware County, Pennsylvania.
The only thing that come out of Middletown.
The rest was history. My best friend, originally it was going to be called the Delco Steak. And my best friend commented when I announced officially that everything had cleared and that every checks had processed, he goes, you need to have a sandwich called the Gritty. And there was no better choice.
Right. Now, your menu is basically based off of non-traditional sandwiches, a cheesesteak with this, a hoagie with that, and it's just these very creative additions you put to them, or a certain way you make them. I see from certain things that you have taken requests in the past.
I have.
What is the strangest request you have granted, and the one where you just were like, no, and hung up?
Hands down the strangest request for a sandwich I ever got. And I pride myself on never saying no except for on one topic.
What was that topic?
We'll get there. Pipe down, Jesus.
I tell myself that every Sunday at church. Like that,
No,
Jesus.
this guy had called in and he said, I have probably the oddest sandwich request you'll ever have. I want tuna salad on a seeded roll with cheddar cheese, marinara sauce, pickled onions, and it was like 9 other things that in no way, shape, or form ever belonged anywhere near each other on a plate, roll, or even in a braid.
Was he pregnant?
No, he was high out of his mind.
Nice.
And I just told him, I'm like, that sounds gross, dude, but yeah, I mean, I have everything to make it, so yeah, you're paying for it.
And he came in to get it?
He came in to get it, and he swore up and down it was the best sandwich he ever had in his life.
Just on a personal note, the weirdest thing I've ever taken as a request in the food industry was a tuna stromboli with mustard.
Yeah, it's right up on that same level.
Yeah. So what's the one you've said no to?
The one I've said no to, hands down, is anything involving a pumpkin spice cheesesteak.
Pumpkin pie.
Tragic.
So real
Kids
quick,
got issues.
real quick, somebody on the feed here says they use steak-o meat. No, he was at home. They had steak-o meat.
Yeah, no,
it's not
this-
something he uses here. No.
Yeah, no, I use 100% shaved ribeye that I get from Colonial Meats in Westchester. It arrives every day, except for Wednesday when I actually send people out to get it. So,
I like that you just defended that with your entire schedule.
Yeah.
yeah, I had to send Delco Jesus here to pick it up on Sunday because we ran out thanks to the swoop.
The
swoop.
Yeah, tell them about that. By the way.
The swoop was a pretty cool idea. I didn't know if it would take off or not. I got a custom-made pretzel sandwich roll, baguette-sized, heavy, dense, but pretzel roll made by Pretzel Boys here in Aston. It was a cheesesteak on a
Stay
pretzel.
local.
Exactly. It was a pretzel roll, shaved ribeye, caramelized onions, and our homemade cheese sauce that we use on our gritty. Basically anything that Delco and South Philly could put together and try. It was only missing Rosati's water ice, but that would have been weird.
But you know, you have it afterwards. That'd be awesome.
Exactly.
That'd make it just even better.
You could probably put like 1 or 2 Suboxone wrappers on the top.
Yeah, we sold out of them by 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
So yeah, Matt's been happy on it because anybody follows you on social media, you guys are selling a lot. That's a good thing, of course, in your industry. But
It's a good problem to have.
And the big thing is it's the different. I mean, you have your traditional hoagies, cheesesteaks, and that kind of stuff. But I could go through this menu and take me months to hit everything I want to hit on. And tonight we get to see some of the. What are you gonna make first? Let's start with that.
Well, I'll probably do the first special that we're running right now, the Leroy Jenkins. It is a Korean short rib sandwich, Korean barbecue short rib with wasabi pickles from Delco Dills,
Delco
and
Dills.
an Asian noodle slaw or Asian noodle salad using grape tomatoes, cilantro, red onions, hell else is in there? Scallions and a little bit of nam choy.
So
it's
you're
a
saying
Vietnamese dipping sauce.
it's a boneless rib on a long roll with pickles and onions.
In a way, yes.
Much like the fucking McRib!
I've eaten 4 of them in the last 12 hours.
They are a life changer, and you gotta live them up while you got them.
So I'm going to say, I said it out loud earlier, I have actually never partaken in a McRib.
Well, that's fun. Donald Trump's coming here to kick you the fuck out of the country.
Well, we got somebody on their way bringing some McRibs because we need them for tonight anyway.
Santa Ronald McDonald.
Yeah. Yeah, Ronald McDonald's coming in.
So that brings us back to why we're here and how pretty much a lot of people watching have heard of you. You are basically the love child of the Delco restaurant review.
I don't know if you'd call that a love child.
It's like a love child that's in his teenage
I would say
phases.
he's like the Donald Trump of the people either love him or they're hating him, or
Who the fuck hates?
I don't know.
You know what?
Trolls.
To be
Funny
fair,
troll.
no, there was some animosity on there for a little while. People claimed that I was buying reviews, which I don't know where the hell people think I get money from.
Yeah, the people who are bored come up with the craziest shit.
Yeah, I mean it's your first year in business. You don't have any fucking money.
I need to make a meme of you just like yelling at somebody like on their phone, like hit that like button.
Nah, well I trolled them back because you know what? One day there was a post that was somebody put up and it said, "Here's the reasons why I'm tired of hearing about Wolf Superior sandwiches."
Did they ever come to Wolf Superior sandwiches, by the way?
Actually, believe it or not, I had messaged the dude and was just like, "Hey man, you know, like it's not me doing it."
Yeah.
It's like I'm sorry. You know, like, I'm tired of people talking about me too. Like to be honest with
Not.
Yeah.
I just want to throw in there that Cara Lee said on the feed, "I'm watching, please be nice."
Okay.
Because Cara Lee does get a lot of shit from people
Listen,
that think that it's all
I
her fault.
run a couple Facebook groups, or one that I'm not telling anybody about because I don't even want them to know I'm an administrator.
It's the best one.
It's one of the
It's
best.
the fucking best
Yeah,
one.
but I'm going to tell you right
Private message us. I'll easily tell you what it
Yes.
is.
Oh no, but seriously, because it's annoying because you get people going, oh well, I put something on there and it hasn't been posted yet, or somebody put some comment on a stream of 500 comments and you let it go through. I'm like, Pete, what do you think? I do this all day for a living? Like, hey, all you followers want to throw $1 my way once a year. I could probably do it for for a living, but I'm not. It's not happening.
Without giving away, a hint is the infamous 5,000 comment thread about the bicycle parking zone.
Oh well, you just gave it away.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh!
All right, we'll
We'll
tell
talk
later.
later.
We'll talk
Shocked
later.
I didn't get fired for
We'll
saying
talk
my
while you're
entire
making your
email.
first here. So why don't we
The
let
Leroy
it-
Jenkins.
We're jumping
The
into
Leroy Jenkins.
Where did the name come from?
The Leroy, actually, I did an online campaign mocking the Storm Area 51 thing. I turned it into Storm Wolf Superior Sandwiches, and a loyal customer who orders delivery all the time. She
Buying votes.
she works over at Riddle Hospital, and she said that I will order delivery from you if the delivery guy runs into the ER yelling Leroy Jenkins.
I did it.
I actually didn't even know what the fuck that meant. Jim had to tell me. So,
Thank God I'm around.
yeah, I mean, really.
Did we know why Leroy Jenkins was yelled at? Why they
Oh,
chose
so Leroy Jenkins is from a clip that's one of the greatest troll moments ever. So this group of guys are playing WoW, and they've been put in
World of Warcraft. Not everyone knows what the fuck
Okay,
WoW
WoW
is.
is World of
Women
Warcraft,
of Wrestling.
which is an
So
online
you know he's
video
a total
game.
noodle because
Okay,
he
hold on.
That's not
Let me go.
internet. How can you
Let me-
play WoW?
yeah, I don't even have a house. Leave me alone. So anyway,
Oh, the more
you're
delicious. You said the magic
Throw him on
words.
the
So
ground.
anyway, these guys have put like 10,000 hours of playing this online video game together to try to get to some crazy level to fight some crazy thing. And they're sitting outside, they're total nerds, and they're just like checking if each one of them has like a shield and enough swords, and they're calculating like the percentage.
32.666.
He goes, yeah, he goes, what's the percentage of the likelihood of us winning? He goes, it's 33.333 repeated chance of us winning. And they're just talking, and the one guy goes, that's it, I'm done. Leroy Jenkins! And just runs in, and they're all like, fuck, we have to go in after him because we all have to go in. And they're battling, and they're all pissed off because they weren't ready for it. And the best line in there is they keep going, God damn it, Leroy! And he goes, I'm sorry, I'm so stoned. And the one guy goes, a soul stone? I don't think I have one.
God, you're such a dork, man.
Now,
so
Not
good.
you, this guy.
There's a reason behind the inspiration of this sandwich was with the name Leroy Jenkins and with the way people act on social media. I had to make this the least racially thought-provoking sandwich imaginable. So I took
Asian
possibly
base with a name Leroy Jenkins.
yeah, like I took
I
probably
think-
the blackest name you could come up with and made it the most Asian sandwich.
You
could
basically
ever think
made
of.
a compilation sandwich.
Yeah.
The Tiger Woods.
And
There's actually a sandwich called the Tiger Woods.
the Tiger Woods is not a sandwich. The Tiger Woods is a drink. It is sweet tea vodka and Mike's Hard lemonade.
Like an Arnold Palmer that'll get you fucked up.
Exactly.
Like more. Yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly. That's my experience.
So basically, it's kind of like a Korean cheesesteak.
yeah, Korean cheesesteak, noodle slope. Oh dear God, I hope I'm not getting trolled again.
It does. Isn't Clifton? Isn't that where hammers come from?
Fucking right.
That's right.
You don't go to Home Depot and go down the tool aisle.
Yeah.
You go to Clifton. Get
All
your
right,
hammers there.
So I'm gonna let you start preparing. We'll walk you through this, but magically, the magic McRib furry. Nah.
Cheers.
I'm ordering this menu. All right, so those that are wondering,
yeah, that's what
we had a guy go pick up. How many did you get? Just say it.
Oh, 6.
Six McRibs. As anybody's been following Holbrook, we got the McRib lover of all time right here.
Oh.
Now, I've never had a McRib.
I never either.
One of his sandwiches are based on the McRib.
We're not making. Oh, we can make it.
No, we can make. I bought 6 or 7 of these sandwiches, so we're pretty good to go. But I've never tried it. I'm a McRib virgin. I've never been to a McDonald's and they go, oh, we have the McRib
You're
now.
gonna top your McHyman?
Yes. Is it really that good? Do you really like it as much as you
Yes,
say
I
you do?
fucking love them, dude. Dude, I've literally like have a strange relationship from 8 years ago with a friend over McRibs. The sauce is extremely sticky. It's gonna stick to your hands, your steering wheel, your cat.
It's actually a lot better than I expected.
What the fuck did you think it was gonna be? It's amazing.
I thought maybe the barbecue sauce would be like little, like that runny, crappy stuff.
It's rib sauce.
I'm not a big fan of the roll.
It's a McDonald's.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than some rolls that I've had in the area.
It's from Chichester. What do you expect?
So right now we're reviewing the McRib live on the air.
The pickles was better if it was Taco Dells.
Can we make like a little homemade McRib?
Yes. Oh my gosh. It's like an election. We still have every 3 years off before the next one. Like we can
We
just
would have to
make
make,
it
I guess, make ribs and then pull the bones out, right?
Yeah, dude, you just find a boneless pig. There's plenty of boneless pigs. Do you not watch the Animal Planet?
Lamb
Stay
pig?
informed. Stay informed. Anyway, this is great radio. Just 3 dudes eating food while a 4th one makes food.
That was actually not bad. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's the first thing I've eaten from McDonald's in a long time that hasn't given me the runs.
First thing
Now you just ate it.
Yeah, you just ate it.
McDonald's doesn't take long for me. I can smell McDonald's and get the runs.
Don't you claim that's I'm shitting it.
There goes all our lady viewership. All
Didn't you
4.
say yeah, except for that one select group that just loves watching dudes slather themselves in barbecue sauce from McDonald's. Al, didn't you say your digestive problems are from the pickle eating contest?
No, my digestive problems are from years and years of abuse to my stomach and colon, and being old too. That doesn't help.
You are old.
You ain't that old.
I'm 2 years older than you.
Not if I die.
Not if I.
Not if I die.
You'll keep aging. I'll keep
Yeah.
staying the
Now
same.
you
I'll
can actually
still
make
be-
your McRib sandwich.
What?
Now that we have them.
Yeah, we can do the McRib.
So I actually care about that. You should make like a stromboli with it. Chop them up, throw them inside a stromboli, cook it.
Well, it's going to be called the McDelco, and it's going to be just a bunch of McRibs put on a better roll with cheese.
You should have to take that.
Make it.
Good radio.
You're allowed to talk, dude. It's okay.
The lamb she gave me was good enough.
All right. This is what my last girlfriend said.
She looked better than my lamb.
So yeah. So right now we got the Leroy Jenkins being prepared behind us. Jim, why don't you get out of the way so they can see the man at work for a second?
There's wolf.
Here I am.
The wolf.
How cheese is that? Or is that slaw?
He doesn't watch The
That's
Office.
that's
so
the
he
noodle salad. And I've never seen The Office. Never once. Not now. Not
It's
ever.
good, man. It's good.
I'm kind of glad we did that first, though, because now
So
everything
he
else
do-
is going to be awesome for
He
now.
doesn't get all my wolf
So
references.
for those who are watching, like we said, he's making one of his specialties, Leroy Jenkins. But we also, like Holbrook said earlier, we came up with a couple of our own concoctions. Now, I personally try to make a sandwich based on something, which I will explain as I make it, go along and make it, what it stands for, but edible. You went just straight crazy.
Mine are just straight up stupid Delco puns, and most of them are terrible. One has a cigarette in it. Stay tuned for that.
It'll be the first time that a sandwich with a cigarette in it.
True that. You ever drink a beer with a cigarette in it? This week?
By the way, just so you guys know, he's got a whole bucket of relish here. Delco dill relish. I can't wait to jump on that.
Did they make it, or did you make that out of their pickle?
No, they made it for
They made it for it.
What a bunch of fucking heroes.
They are the best people in the
Now, you
world.
guys
They
have
really
seen,
are.
if you watched the episode where we were doing the, what was it, the ghost pepper?
The Carolina Reaper
the
pepper
yes.
pickle challenge.
I always say the wrong pepper, apparently. I keep forgetting about the Reaper pepper. Yes, by the way,
Serial
that,
rapist?
that did set my stomach back weeks.
Yeah, dude.
It was,
In my defense, I ate a lot of pickles, drank a lot of the juice.
Not as much as me, Al.
Would you say
Iron stomach.
Would you say you felt worse after the first pizza eating contest we did?
Yeah, the pizza eating contest turned me off of an eating contest, except for the pickle one.
All right, let's bring this thing up to the camera for a second. By the way, that was like lickety freaking split.
That's how we do.
You want to walk around? Go ahead. I'll hand it across the way. But
That looks fucking beautiful.
so once again, this is Korean barbecue rib meat, shredded mid rib.
Short
meat.
ribs.
Short ribs, whatever. Yeah, don't. Yeah. Noodle slaw.
Yeah, an Asian noodle salad with a little bit of nut chum, grape tomatoes, cilantro, red onions, and scallions, and Delco Dill's wasabi pickles.
Oh, the Delco Dills. Oh, there you go. There's another one.
Delco Dills.
Exclusively sold at Wolf's. It's all we carry. They're the only pickle we got.
So
Leroy Jenkins.
I love Korean barbecue, so this is awesome for me.
Oh my god, it smells. Oh my god, it smells so complex. Oh my god, yo, it's the best smelling thing. Oh my goodness.
I'll be honest with you. When it first told me about it, like, that
Looks
sounds
like a little
delicious.
piece.
I don't want a sandwich. You changed my mind. That was good. That was really good.
Oh my god, dude, the crispiness of the fucking.
Yeah. There was a saying like people
Oh my god, dude.
like putting their chips on sandwiches, the crunch, lettuce on some sandwiches, the crunch. I used to think that was the biggest load of BS. I really don't like putting, but you know, and I'm like, but this is good. It makes a difference, and the pickles are amazing.
Yeah, we had them. They normally, I mean, you guys know Delco Dills from the jars. They're a little
Yeah.
thicker cut. But for the stuff we do, I request they do them a little thinner for sandwiches.
Yeah.
There are spicy pickles. There are house pickles. They did the wasabi ones for us.
Oh my god, I'm not even high.
You had
That because Artie Lang stole your weed and your lighter.
Yeah.
This is really good.
Artie
Now,
Lang stole my weed and my lighter
this
around
is a
18 years
special.
old.
This isn't a normal menu item, right?
No, it's a special. It's
How long do you tend to run these?
I tend to run them basically until either I run out, lose interest, or people lose interest.
Dude, there's just like this little bit of spice that kicks in. Oh my god, dude.
No, seriously.
And that's all made here. I made the Korean barbecue sauce myself from scratch. You know, it's I do everything as much from scratch as humanly possible.
What makes it a Korean barbecue compared to regular American?
Based the ingredients, really. I mean,
Like,
it's,
what's the-
it's based on tamari. That's the base.
Okay.
It's a derivative of soy sauce. If you want, you can find it at Giant in the gluten-free aisle. It's really good stuff. It took me and Delco Jesus like 45 minutes to find it until I remembered that my father-in-law who has celiac has it, and we checked the gluten-free section.
Nope.
Yeah, it's tamari. It's gochujang.
That's the spice there.
Yeah, rice wine vinegar, sesame oil, brown sugar, a bunch of different stuff.
Somebody asked, braised or barbecue short ribs? Is there? What's the?
I do braise the meat, and then as we pull them, and then we hit them with barbecue sauce on the grill. So
Okay.
I've had 3 things from here so far. I've had the gritty. It's
Yes.
amazing.
Yes.
Like literally fucking amazing. Like it's
Yes.
everything you expect it to be. And then
And there was
some.
another one. I think I told you that when I first had that. Like, all right, I like scrapple. I like cheesesteak. I'm sure it's going to taste fine. Like that's what I was expecting. Like I'm going to enjoy it. No, that was a game changer. There has been at least 20 gritties that have come out of here because people I told about it at work or like we get them delivered to there all the time, and now they're gritty crazy.
I came by one day after jury duty. Yeah, I did my Delco civic duty. There was no trials that day. I had the El Polo Loco. What was it called?
yeah, the pollo loco.
Pollo Loco, Yoko, or whatever. Dude, it's chicken. The chicken's cooked perfectly. It's seasoned perfectly. I like spicy stuff. That was perfect. And I had the red cabbage slaw on the side. What a treat. What a refreshing meal.
And that's the other thing. Like those things went together. Not to keep it racist, but like a yin and yang type situation because
It's more
like,
racist you assume that because that's Chinese culture now.
it's Japanese, isn't it?
No.
No.
Is it yin and yang Japanese?
It's
I
the
don't know.
Taoist mentality now.
Okay, whatever. I'm not
Jeez.
culturally sensitive like everybody else in the world,
Fucking
apparently.
Clifton.
But it's fucking hammers. But like even the way you make it, because sometimes like how you like I've had sandwiches like it's the same exact sandwich, same exact stuff, but it tastes different. Sometimes how you put it up, like you layer it. Like sometimes you go to a hoagie shop and they throw a ton of lettuce down before they put anything else down, and then they just roll a couple pieces of meat and cheese on top of it. But like how you had the beef on top of the slaw and everything, it just like you said, it just went well together. Like I said, guys, he's not paying for this. He's not asking us to do this. We will be honest. If I thought it was okay or that's something I'll come back for now. Like I will want to eat that again. That's not one of those things like, ooh, that was really fun. But if I never do it again, I don't care. I want to do that again.
What do you want to do next out of my 3 awful creations?
You want me to pick?
Yeah.
Let me see.
So I got the most. Well, I'll read them out loud.
All right.
These are
While
the
we're
names.
here, I do plan on doing one horribly wrong thing at least once tonight.
Oh, he's got a special for us.
Do you guys want the fresh off the Marcus hook?
Ooh.
That involves fish. Do you want the Delco restaurant review the sandwich? Or the Barnaby's
I
porch
think we got
fire?
enough people from the review. Do you want to jump on that? I think the porch fire is later to the end
Okay.
because you're not going to eat it.
Yeah, if you're gonna burn the house down, do it at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you want to do the Delco restaurant review the sandwich?
Yep.
Okay, so.
So why don't
it's-
you break that down for? Are you going to cook it? Or is he cooking it?
Oh, you need to cook it.
Okay. So you're going to walk him through this.
This one, because we all know that everyone in there gets angry about everything.
Listen, and can I just say this? Yes, there's people, like I live in Clifton, and I spend a lot of time in Clifton. So yes, I'm going to be part and partial to certain Clifton things.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You got Gaetano's, and there's all the different places. So there's plenty of places in maybe Chichester that has good pizza. I've never eaten that. So,
Doubt that. No, I'm kidding. I'm
but
kidding.
but
It's a
guess
great
what,
town.
guys? It's okay if I don't think it's the best.
It's okay.
It's okay. Like
He's
people,
got terrible taste buds.
people tell you Pika's is the best. I
it
love
is.
Pika's, but I don't think it's the best pizza.
No, it's the best.
But once again, they are 2 different types of pizza too. I mean, it's hard to kind of compare, even though they both have sauce, cheese, and crust. They're different.
Like
it really is.
comparing apples to movies.
Yeah. All right. So why
no,
don't you-
I actually love the Delco restaurant review. I only hate like 4 people in it, and I'm just mad at them right
And
now.
for the record-
Because they said I put a bad video up there.
Delco restaurant review, I had nothing to do with this shit.
Yeah, this is all me. I'm the asshole.
I'm just cooking on the fly here.
And by the way, thank you for not kicking me out the 4 different times I called old women the hard C. They deserved it that minute though.
Like the one lady that complained
Casey's?
about Casey's.
Yeah.
She complained about Casey's. My cousin had the best comeback to that. Was she goes, "Why does it look like you ate half of everything, and now you're complaining?"
Yeah, that's a long story, but they used like government funds. As soon as that got called out, then everyone got involved. They're like, why is our government spending $700 an hour?
So Holbrook's going to break this meal.
Okay, so it's essentially a cheesesteak, right? Because that's a very brought up thing in this general area.
yes.
Some people like it chopped up, some people like it less chopped up, right? So one half of the sandwich is going to be chopped, and the other one's going to be less chopped.
So, by the way, yeah. So one thing is, yes, is this seriously a real sandwich? Yes. Hollywood Holbrook is
Working on
making the most middle ground sandwich
Yes.
to make as many people as humanly possible on the Delco Restaurant Review happy. So yes, so cheesesteak, half of it finely chopped, half of it loosely chopped.
Half of it with the cheese sauce, half it with the American cheese.
Well, which half goes on which?
So I think the cheese sauce should go on the not chopped up that much.
Fair
I'd
enough.
agree with that.
Fair enough.
You're basically adding a Phillips hybrid to a what?
So
Get closer?
Yeah, he can hear you.
Oh. So yeah, you're basically like putting a Geno's or a Geno's to a Phillips. So that covers them, but then we're going to ruin it by throwing a bunch of hot peppers on there to signify the hatred in the group and how much they hate
Across the board.
across the board
Across the
because
board.
they all hate.
Eat it. Eat it. This.
I know there's got to be a scent of musk for all the old people that I've called a hard C in there. So if you have like any old socks or smell like old people, don't worry, they're not watching.
We'll rub it on Jim's arm.
Yeah. They're out of kids. will tell
So
me about
basically,
it.
you found the most middle ground cheese stick. Stop that. I love how you carry your pocket, walk around. You can be like the sugar, the pumpkin spice fairy, just walking around,
Not
jumping and just like sprinkling it around where you're at.
Not even to be the fucking hipster I am, like against like counterculture and shit, but I actually genuinely hate pumpkin spice.
No,
I think it's bullshit.
I like the pumpkin spice before it was the trendy thing to do. I can
Oh,
say.
so your taste buds actually changed because of cultural significance? You're the hipster.
No.
It's a pumpkin spice.
I liked it beforehand, and I still enjoy it.
Oh, you liked it before it was cool out?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
You don't like it before now.
I'm dead honest. Like, I was excited. I like pumpkin-based things. I remember one of my best friends who loved it.
Is that why you're dressed like a pumpkin right now, Charlie
Yes.
Brown?
Yes. I bought him for his birthday a 40-pack of K-Cup pumpkin spice coffee.
That's the fucking most white girl sense I've ever heard.
Yeah, I'm the basic bitch. I'm okay with it. So like we said right now in the background, we got Dan Wolf over here making with Hollywood Holbrook Close the Delco restaurant reviews sandwich, where it's going to hit different highlights for different people. I guess you're trying to make a piece in there.
You know, it's like a black and white cookie.
Look towards the cookie.
Look towards the cookie. Look towards this cheesesteak to be like, because, you know, that's the ultimate way to win a thing. It's just like, oh, I don't like Phillips because they don't chop it up. Oh, I like Delisanders because they do chop it up. Like, here's both. Judge it on both. And maybe you can learn to like the other way while you're at it.
Mm-hmm. Now, we got some people in here. Phillips sales have gone down since Holbrook's been eating the grits.
That's a fact. Don't take stock out on them.
Pickle Rick is the GOAT, hands down.
Yeah, dude. What is the pickle Rick?
Pickle Rick is our homemade brisket. We roast it low and slow overnight, pull it apart, barbecue sauce, Cooper Sharp, fried pickles, garlic mayo on a hoagie roll.
It's like a wind.
Clean up in aisle Al.
I got a little bit of a windsock type thing going on right now.
That sounds like seriously, and I'm not just like this menu. I could spend all day doing this. Like you know, just
Because we're fat.
super fast.
It's
Put
just
that garbage away, Jesus, according to Corey Welk.
what, the pumpkin spice?
Jesus is wearing Uggs.
And I said in the comments, it's Ugg Crocs, okay?
To be fair, they're called emus.
I'm ready for a fucking ska party to break out.
Ugg Crocs.
All right, so which side did you want to have the American and which side did you want
American with the more chopped up,
Gotcha.
Whiz with the less chopped
I
up.
feel like this sandwich represents America today.
Yeah. You know, this is the most...
Divided, but with the same semi-cause.
But how am I going to split it in three?
That's all right. In this sense,
We're here for the food. It doesn't matter which
and
one.
in this sense, it's more a representation than a presentation.
Unlike
You said the more chopped up is the American.
more chopped up, yeah.
That
Like
makes
more
sense
homogenous.
because people tend to, yeah.
Yeah. It basically based one side off Delisanders, one side off Phillips, and then combine them to make a superior sandwich from Wolf's.
I got My Chemical
If you
Romance
really-
playing for you.
If you really want to go with the Del
Wait,
Sanders
what?
route, you need mayo and ketchup.
What?
If you really want to go the Del Sanders route, don't you need mayo and ketchup? Isn't that what they're known
Did they
for?
put mayo in there? It's really
Since
juicy,
you're
man.
making this and we're talking about it, are you pro mayo on your cheesesteak?
Personally, I'm pro Hellman's mayo on a cheesesteak if I'm going to do mayo at all.
I just feel like mayo ruins the cheesesteak.
No.
If I think it's gonna be
want
bad-
steak, cheese, and fried onions.
I don't even put ketchup on a good cheesesteak.
No.
If I'm putting ketchup on your cheesesteak, there's a very good
Means your
chance
cheesesteak sucks.
it sucks or it's dry or of all the above.
Mayo on a cheesesteak has one purpose.
To hide a shitty cheesesteak.
Exactly. It is a safety measure if you think the cheesesteak is going to be bad or very dry.
See, I always think that, like, working in the restaurants when I was younger, like, the little trick when like a kid would come in and order a grilled cheese, they would use mayo instead of butter on the bread because it was less burn. The chance of less burning it. I've done it a few times at home when we ran out of butter. My kid wanted a grilled cheese. They never know. It tastes the same. It's all oil and
That's how we do it here.
yeah, it's all oil based. So like, I guarantee if I made 2 grilled cheeses, one with butter, one with mayo, you really couldn't taste
I
the
just
difference.
inhale them. I don't taste
And
them.
I like mayo on certain things. I just feel the cheesesteak should never have to have mayo. I don't get it.
Cheese. I'm the big fan of. I would never turn down a cheesesteak, but there are certain places that just don't sell a good cheesesteak. And if it's like we're going there and we're getting one, and it's gonna be all chopped up, I'm like it's gonna be fucking dry. Throw a little bit of mayo. on
Carly,
it.
unless he's saying, I like it more chopped up. So she's the left, right side, left, right.
She's the right side of the cheesesteak spectrum.
He did it better than I could imagine you could have done. Look at that. So, like Holbrook said, you got the one side that looks a little less chopped, more fine chopped, more whiz versus American. Those look freaking amazing, by the way.
You know, it's unifying. And
It
you know
is.
what? If you order like them in bulk, you can
Can
just
we
make
call
two
this the
cheesesteaks.
unification of Delco? The sandwich is the unification of Delco?
I want to call the Delco restaurant review. This
Okay.
might be the most unifying thing ever put in there.
I want to call it the Carolee for short.
The Carolee.
The
Carolee.
The
The
Carolee.
Carolee. This is the
That's
Carolee.
The Carolee.
Next week's special is the Carolee. We're just saying that.
How long until someone calls that cheesesteak racist for no reason?
How's that racist?
Oh my god.
I wonder that about every time that comes up in one of these like giant pages.
Try naming something Leroy Jenkins. See how you feel after that.
Eric wants you to bring the swoop back.
Every Sunday.
Actually, no, it's not going to be every Sunday. And I'm not going to, unless you mind taking 5 seconds for me to talk about this.
Yeah.
Please.
I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, but I put up a thing last year for, Facebook does those, nonprofit charity fundraisers. I chose RAIN. It's an advocacy group for victims of sexual violence and things like that. They're nationwide. They do everything from preventative classes to helping people get people prosecuted, helping the legal process. Last year I raised $750 for them with no platform at all.
Nice.
And it was during a very, the polarizing time
Oh, yeah.
of that Supreme Court guy.
Yes.
That had everybody being like, that bitch should have gone to the cops, or no, you always got to believe the victim.
Yeah, right.
And it was more or less me trolling everybody to be like, hey, how about you just be good to people?
Yes.
So this year I'm doing it again. My birthday's October 19th.
Mine's the 28th.
There we go. I'm using Facebook, obviously, again, for the nonprofit thing, but I've extended it through to when the Eagles play the Patriots on, 17th?
Yes.
In
And
honor
I-
of Antonio Brown.
In honor of Antonio Brown and their owner and
Yeah.
everybody that goes along with them.
Forgot he ran a 6 right.
We're also going to be running the swoop again, and I'm going to be donating 10% of sales along with a personal donation from the shop to the same charity. It's a great way to raise money for a good cause, and yes, I will also be running it again this Sunday.
Okay.
Do they have a local chapter, right?
RAIN, I actually don't know. I
We'll
haven't
look
been
into that.
heavily involved with them, but it was just a cause that kind of, unfortunately, everybody knows somebody
Yeah.
who was a victim of sexual assault.
Well, that's pretty cool.
And
Cool sandwich, great cause. I mean,
yeah.
kind of like what we do when we do our charities. We want to have you always like to have something behind it, but not just give me money, go do this.
Yeah.
You have something cool behind it, and that's great. It's admirable, and that's what makes this a good Delco business because Delco helping Delco and other people. Holbrook, I think you have to try a bite of both sides of this.
You do. You have to trust the cooking.
Yeah, take a bite of both sides right now. So right now you're going less chopped cheese sauce, followed up by the finely. See, my reason for that, I'm more the less fine chopped. I like mine
Dude.
just pulled apart,
Same.
because I feel like sometimes when you do it, it gets a little dry. If it's not all covered in cheese correctly.
Agreed. Well, and also, if you use a quality steak, there's no reason to chop it to shit.
Yeah. Well, it's like some high-end steak joints. They won't cook a steak over medium.
Yeah.
Because they feel you're destroying the meat at that point.
I actually worked at a place. I'm not going to name any names because it is a Delco business.
Okay.
It was when I was 16 years old, so we're talking about 17 years ago now. A guy ordered a filet well done, and I was learning how to saute.
Yeah.
And the chef said, "Dan, give me your boot." And you don't say no to your chef when you're training. I took off my boot, and he put it on a plate, put demi-glaze on it, threw it at the server, and said, "Bring it to him." In the meantime, I stood there like a goddamn flamingo for 15 minutes, waiting for my shoe to come back.
That's hilarious. Dude, chefs could be the most ornery sons of bitches in the world.
They can be, but it's a hospitality industry.
Yeah.
You never say no.
I'm gonna go with the less chopped up one is better.
All right, I'm
It's
the
a 10
opposite.
compared to the
The
other ones
first
at
part,
9.9.
your cheese sauce that makes it
Amazing.
better.
Cheese
Because
sauce is
a lot of
amazing.
people, I think, don't go even near cheese whiz or sauce at all. You make a homemade one because whiz has that rubbery texture. But
I
you don't
do
cook
love
it.
whiz.
I do.
I
but you have
personally
to
love
like.
it.
I personally, what I do when I make it like a whiz, I like to put like a little chicken stock or something.
Yeah.
Thin it out, give it a little extra flavor. Because if not, it gets that like kind of like clumpy, plasticky look to it.
I
like
don't
it.
want to know how it's made. I like to just pretend it's this.
But that
glorious
cheese sauce is
golden
amazing.
God.
But on top of it, and that's how I like my meat. So I think it was perfect.
Dude,
I
that
would
was-
order the right side.
That's exactly how I make cheesesteaks for myself.
But you know what it could teach people? It could teach people that both sides are great,
Yeah.
and they all come from the same place.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Yep.
So
The Ellen
It's
DeGeneres
Ellen
and the
and
George
George
Bush.
W.
Yes. There
Ellen's
we go.
Bush.
Ellen's Bush.
Ellen's Bush.
Ellen's Bush.
I'm never gonna run that.
Yeah. We'll stick with
Anybody else wanna bite?
We'll stick with the Carol League. Go ahead.
Wanna bite?
Go ahead.
I know. I'm good.
I'm surprised
good.
Jim didn't come up with some sort of contest for a free meal.
You know how many
That's what the whole
cheesesteaks I
episode-
eat every week? No, I'm good.
Yeah, you're
No.
good.
That's all you, man.
Dive in. I want 17
So am I the next
ribs.
one, I'm guessing?
What's up?
Am I the next one?
Yeah, go.
All right.
Do you want to cook it?
Well, it's not really cooking, but I'll put it together. I don't care. You pull it up here. So I'll loosely explain. So Holbrook said, got to come up with a Delco based theme to your sandwich. So I said, what's more Delco than blue turks? Okay. So
That's good.
what I'm going to do is pull it up. So I call this sandwich the couch dance.
The couch dance.
The couch dance.
The pumpkin spice
It
really
is a-
goes well with the
It is a
peppers.
cold sandwich, so it's a
Cold
hoagie.
sandwich.
It's a hoagie. Jim, why don't you take that off to the side there? Oh, but you might have to repeat for them because they may not be able to hear me from back here.
Okay, it's a cold sandwich.
All right. So
Why is it cold now?
it's cold because that's the way they are.
Wow.
The
Why don't you
sandwich.
sold
the
our
sa-
sponsor a little bit more
The
out?
sandwich, nothing else. I need a roll. Or no. So I start with some sourdough bread
Why's the sourdough, Al?
because I like sourdough bread.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's an odd
You're
bread.
not going to goat me into this.
All
You're
right.
not going to goat me into this. Make me the bad guy.
I mean, you did write down why it's called sourdough.
I will break it down.
Okay. Cooking with Al.
Cooking with Al. So, and what's nice about this sandwich, you can go toasted, you can go non-toasted. For this reason, we're keeping it cold, baby. We're keeping it cold.
Okay. So what's the main ingredient on this?
It's
All right.
delicious.
So number one, mayo.
I
Mayo.
like the overchopped.
No.
Does that,
No, I
where's
like the
mayo
pumpkin
at there?
spice on it.
Mayo.
Mayo. It is that bottle right here.
Here.
Does the mayo signify anything with a couch dance, Al?
A dollop of mayo signifies a hard day's work.
A hard day's work, Al.
And that's straight up helmets.
Yep. So it's some white goo going on some sourdough. The dough represents the dough you spend at the
Yes,
strip club.
yes, the dough.
There you go.
I thought it was more exuberant than the yeast.
Or a lot of yeast, whatever.
Oh,
you
the
think of it.
yeast. The yeast.
And then you gotta go right.
Beauty
for-
in the yeast.
Now this is special turkey that I brought in. My Uncle Lou makes a great turkey.
Fucking Italians. What does he make it out of? The fucking shit, the turkeys that run
He
around
roasted
Clifton?
himself. He's very proud of his turkey. So Lou really knows how to make
Blue
a turkey.
turkey! Oh my god, dude, I'm so stupid. Uncle
So
Lou makes his own turkey.
you ask my wife, she'll tell you I love a good sandwich. Like I do. I can make a sandwich.
That is the most sexist thing you've ever said, Al.
Why?
I don't know.
How's that
I
sexist?
don't know.
You don't think a sandwich is the way I do.
Yeah. I don't even know where to go.
Wait, this sandwich should have been open face.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or on your face.
Wow.
So the red onions, I do a little bit of red onions for a little stank, thrown on it. little bite, if you want to call it that.
All right.
I like.
Do you have to pay extra for that stank, Al?
I like red onions. You pay extra for it. That represents the champagne room.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Then we move to fresh from under cheese.
Ah!
Where's the
Top drawer, all the way to the left.
Ah. Okay. What kind of cheese is this?
fresh mozzarella?
Ah, fresh mozzarella.
Why do you have that here?
The next main ingredient to top the sandwich, because I like a big sandwich.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go with a layer of the finest roast beef.
The joke is now complete. So this is Lou Turkey with open-faced roast beef.
Uncle Lou's turkey.
I love how you actually made the turkey, the roast beef, look like an actual vagina.
How else do you make roast beef?
What
does it not look like?
Can I say this on the air?
You already did.
Sweet meat curtains, dude.
I came up with a new name for it.
What, the meat curtain?
Yeah, the Devil's Drapes.
Oh my god.
That's the roast beef. I'm pumped.
Gates and Watson Premium.
There's more to the sandwich?
Yes.
Oh wow.
So, you can't go to, get couch there without a little heat, a little excitement, little Chipotle ranch.
No, I didn't know that was a fucking option.
Well, I've never read a menu before.
Someone said you forgot the crab meat.
Ouch.
That comes later.
My
Yeah,
mom's watching now.
Tell her to not
You went around to
rewind.
that tray, Holbrook?
This one?
No, she should rewind to what I did.
Yeah.
And so is my Aunt Eileen.
It should probably be served with like a very large thing in it that symbolizes cold.
Well, I was going to use a toothpick, but thanks for ruining that. So, this is, I'll cut it into threes. But, I was a little nervous. I'm like, I want to make something. I got the Sandwich King of Delco over here. I want to make something at least, comparable.
You tried to compete.
Yeah, like I wanted to at least say, you know what? It's not a terrible sandwich. I'm not expecting to throw it on the menu, but if you wanted to,
The couch dance? Yeah, that would sell well.
come to Wolf's
Could you
Superior
imagine
Sandwich
putting that
for
in
a
a
couch
restaurant?
dance. I mean, seriously, you would get a lot of people to walk in here and then they go, oh, well, no couch dance. I might as well get
Why do you
that."
think the band call themselves the Bare Naked
I mean,
Ladies?
do you want to show it off to the camera?
Yeah.
Shut off the camera.
You show it off to the camera. I'm more than
honestly-
happy to indulge.
Honestly, I like it, we forgot one important thing.
Oh yeah, you gotta do that.
I did forget one important thing.
Please
I
don't,
gotta-
please
I
don't
gotta-
grind on it. Please don't grind
I
on
have a
it.
small
I'm
side.
gonna rub my crotch all over, but
No.
you have to take the tops off for a second. This kind of works out in the long run.
Is it gonna have nipples? Oh, you're garnishing it. Oh!
I'm making it rain.
Do I need to put on some like How Do You Want It by Tupac?
Sure.
You got a CD player?
No, but I got a phone.
It's still better than what they usually have.
Yeah, it's not 2006, dude.
So you just made it rain.
Some greenbacks for the ladies. They gotta earn their signals.
Hold on. Gotta do it extra creepy. Did you like my dance?
Dude,
Now,
Do you have a towel?
Now the only thing is the difference when you serve this, especially with people here, you have to walk around and it costs everybody for $1. Then you give it to them.
Yeah. It costs $7 from 7 people.
Yes.
Oh no. We'll get pulled for
Okay,
copyright.
don't
infringement.
play,
We'll
don't
get
play.
pulled for
Oh,
copyright.
oh,
We'll
sorry.
get pulled for copyright.
So I'm not gonna try it.
I was trying to make noise.
I want you guys to go ahead. I want Dan to go ahead, Dan.
10% of every purchase will go to single mothers.
This is putting my daughter through school.
Go ahead.
Are you trying to say you're dancing for the groceries right now, Holbrook?
I put my kid in Catholic school. I gotta pay them bills.
Wow. That's really good.
Yeah. Dude, that's solid.
And you do? If you always say you can always get a couch dance at Wolf's. People are coming in, they're like, oh, no couch, real couch dance? Well, I might as well get a sandwich by there.
The Chipotle ranch gives it a good cream, creaminess. Nah, man. I mean, like really, like, dude. The turkey and roast beef gives it like more of a a classic Nigerian feel.
Yes.
The
Kind of
sourdough.
with the idea, by the way.
Yeah, the sourdough gives it a really, really good,
And I actually do like
backbred
sourdough.
flavor.
That was just also
Oh yeah.
good timing, too.
Yeah, I mean,
Where's onions?
Dude, Dude, the onions give you the crunch.
Yeah, the onions
See, I'm
give you
not
the
big on
crunch.
putting lettuce on my thing. That was more, for the play.
But that's the thing is that actually the pepperiness of the arugula adds a ton of flavor to it. I mean, this is a solid sandwich.
Right. I got a solid sandwich. I'm high.
I mean, honestly,
Did you like it?
I loved it, dude.
The only thing that I would do
I don't
different,
ask Jim because Jim eats anything. Like literally, I could rub my sack on that and he would eat it.
you're like the great
Nice.
pumpkin spice right now. You're on
Yeah.
You know how you like Al Sack rubbed on everything?
No, Alan,
Are
you
you guys
didn't.
doing? Are you guys doing that for the next Delco day? Is that a sack on something and Jim's gonna eat it?
Yes.
Because I'll
We
tell you
are
what,
now.
I'll donate money to that.
Why do we
Yeah.
wait for Delco Day? We just do it on the 9th of October.
No, I mean, the only thing that I would personally, the only way to elevate this would have been to actually like butter the bread and grill it, man. I mean,
That's why I said I wanted to do that, but I wanted to keep it cold.
It's like a Delco Reuben.
Oh my god, that actually is what it is. It is. It
That
is.
might have to become a thing.
Well, actually,
That's the most Delco Reuben.
It's the Delco Reuben.
yeah, actually, that probably will be amazing toasted. Even
Yeah.
better.
It
Dude.
started as a joke about
Yeah.
Blue Turks, and ended as a Delco Reuben.
There you go. Well, you can use that on your menu as long as you call it. You don't have to call it the couch dance. I know you may not want to put that on there.
No. I mean, you know what, dude? I would definitely be. I would not be ashamed to run the Delco Reuben. I mean, this is delicious in every way.
You pitched an actual idea.
I feel accomplished.
Do you want?
That.
You want to jump in?
No, I'm good. I know what it is.
I don't know, man. It's pretty good.
Dive on in.
I mean, you've already got HPV from me for the first one.
Oh my god.
Oh, right. I always forget how many STDs we share.
Oh, yeah.
My family's watching.
My mom stopped watching a long time ago.
What's
What
it
about them?
Well, if an Eskimo brothers are two guys who've had sex with the same girl, if you share STDs, what is that?
It's
Blue Brother?
Delco Brothers.
Doggo brothers? Super Doggo brothers?
Yeah.
Super Delco Bros.
It is good, and I almost choked on it, so thank you.
It's like a...
Actually, I thought the fresh mozzarella was going to be a little odd, but I like it.
Yeah, it was a
no,
great
I mean,
choice.
dude, it definitely worked, man. It was a solid sandwich.
Hey, Zeus.
My turn?
Yeah, why not? What time is it? Just
Are
give
you
it-
cooking it or am I?
10:30, 10:24.
Oh, we got plenty of time.
By all means, the stage is yours.
So what's the name of this one, Delco Jesus?
Oh, I think I know what this is.
Wait, where's the, this is that?
Yeah. That takes a
All
while.
right, since they can't hear you, it's called the Halloween, I believe.
It is a Halloween.
The Halloween.
Let me just spray anything on
Is that a burger in your fucking hand?
Yeah, so he's got a cheeseburger in his hand. But it's not just any cheeseburger.
It is a certified Wagyu beef. That's all we use here.
Oh, it's Steakums?
Yes,
Yeah.
steakums. Steakums.
So you got Wagyu beef burgers here. And you don't have the two choices. It's Wagyu or not.
No, it's Wagyu or you don't get burgers. I don't feel like I'm helping you with the Artsy Crabs project. Wait, I thought you
fuck did that happen?
Well, if he starts eating glue, that's why. I was actually in the studio. Delco Joe left in there.
What the fuck does he have that?
It's gross. It's called gross. I don't know what that means. Oh, maybe that was the name of your STV brothers.
Oh, yeah.
It'll just cook quicker.
Ghost Brothers.
You know, that was the first time I ever had like just a plain cheesesteak here at Wolf.
Yeah.
It was so fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, it is, like, because you know, how many times you've had a cheesesteak and it literally is just meat and cheese on a roll, but there's like really no flavor to it.
So the peppers were on there because I wanted to joke about how everyone's always under fire on there. But, so I'm the purist. I don't like peppers on my cheesesteak. But I do find myself when I go to Phillips, Steve's, Pacino's, they have the giant peppers outside. I find myself eating maybe 5 of those to cleanse my insides, do some spring cleaning on the intestines beforehand. So there's usually a hint in my mouth of peppers when I eat the cheesesteak anyway.
All right.
I'm very against those weights personally, but for expedience.
You don't like the smash burger?
Personally, I don't. You know, I know we have weights because it does expedite the process. I'm
Yeah.
personally against them. I'd rather take the time and treat the product right.
Well, since for time's sake, why don't we do 2 here? Because
Yeah.
I'm going to have to cook anyway.
Okay.
I'm going to do my second one, then we're going to let him jump in his, and then we'll do one of yours.
Yeah, mine's already fried up.
There's a special one we're waiting for the end for him anyway. So I can't wait to see this. So my other one,
You'll get us something to do with me.
I'm gonna. All right, I'll let you choose, Holbrook. Do you want the morning after, or do you want the hot cat?
Oh, the morning after.
The morning after. All right. So I'll start preparing this. Another one we're gonna need cheesesteak meat for. Cheesesteak, fried onions, Cooper sharp cheese. But this is gonna be on a brioche roll. Okay. Why is it the morning after? Because this is the concoction that you come up with. Kind of how he came up with the gritty after a long night in Delco. So it starts off with just on the brioche roll on the bottom, cheesesteak, fried onions, Cooper sharp, so a basic cheesesteak, right?
Sounds a little too French for me, Al.
A little French for you.
A little too damn French.
And then we're gonna crack an egg, cook that egg right up. We're gonna have a pork roll. I'll open that up for him.
Do you want how do you want your egg? Sunny side?
Yeah, but probably cook a little.
You know how I like my eggs? Unfertilized.
Wow. Wow.
White cooked good
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Wow. Fuck that. Do you know the pork roll is only a regional thing between here and New Jersey?
Yep.
Did you know that in New Jersey? I don't know. Maybe it's just the ones I work with. They don't know what scrapple is, and most of us PA people don't know what pork roll is.
Did you say most of us gay people?
PA.
PA. No, I'm not coming out on air.
Why not? Hey man,
It's the best time to come out. You want ratings up.
love is real, real is love. I have no problem
Look,
with
dick,
anybody.
vagina, I don't care as long as they're homeless.
Apparently, Uncle Spiggy's offers the morning after pill with a shot of Jaeger.
Then of course bacon, so that's ready to roll.
I remember I snorted birth control once on Cawley's bar. And this wasn't like when I was a kid. This is when I was like 28.
All right, guys. So I was gonna put bacon on this, but Dan, of course, had to step it up a notch. We're gonna do pork roll or pork belly.
Okay.
Because that's amazing.
Oh, that makes sense. The morning after pill, the baby's in the belly.
All right, I see what you guys are
You
doing.
guys got like 15 kids between you all.
That I know of.
So we're making two. We got the weenie rolling, Halloweeny, and we got the morning after.
And the cods in the deep fryer.
Yes. We're just, he's literally cooking on all cylinders. Three, nothing stop him, nothing slow him down.
Yours have like multiple ingredients. Mine are just like.
I will admit,
Well, first part, does it look like I do like a 2-ingredient anything? I mean, let's be honest. Let's call it for what it is.
I will admit, Dan cooks like 35 orders at a time.
Impressive.
He's very good.
Well, I guess when you're in this business, you gotta have to.
Oh, is your thing on it?
No, it's closing out. Just pay that no mind. It's going to print for the next like 5 minutes.
Yeah, you have a little cup. I want to try this relish just plain by itself. A little plastic.
Right, actually,
Just stick your head in like a trough, man.
Yeah.
Sack up.
I don't want to
Sack up.
I would do it if it wasn't like
Have you
this.
ever tried Delco Jesus Chipotle?
Yes, I have a bottle in my fridge.
Yeah, I have a jar of them in the back.
And by the way, we'll have this, right out front of our studio, the Ridley Fall Festival is this Sunday coming up. So we'll be out front there. I believe Delco Jesus is going to be in the house too.
With us, or they got their own thing?
I think they have their own thing. They should have just sat with us or whatever.
You know me, I like to wander. I'll be over there all day.
Al, you want the steak lightly chopped? You want it like halved? Like
Lightly chopped.
lightly chopped?
Ooh, get a cup here.
That Fall Fest was great last year.
Get a cup right up.
I'm good, man. Well, it'll be on something.
Oh, that's amazing.
You know what was really great?
Oh, it is good. It's kind of like
Aston
cooking.
Community Day was
Yeah.
really great. A lot of people braked for Tim. It was fun.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that?
No, let's
No.
break for Tim. I saw
so-
the sticker.
Yeah, some guy decided to post on the Aston Township page.
They're the best.
I can't believe there's all this traffic. Like, I got things to do. I'm an important guy.
I'm an important guy.
Well, yeah, and then it was just like, hey, like, why would you have a car sitting here for 35 minutes? And it was hilarious because an entire town then trolled one man. And
It's the power of
Aaron-
Delco.
Yeah, Aaron over at Decals by Aaron made a decal that's now on my front door that says, I brake for Tim.
Is that the guy who was doing it?
Yes, and I memed the shit out of him.
Older guy, younger guy?
He's an older guy. But
They
you know,
usually
I felt
are.
bad because like he clearly like didn't realize what he was doing, and like it was
I think he
also,
clearly realized.
In
he
the
did.
words of Holbrook, he Narcaned a dragon.
He Narcan the Dragon.
So it said the Aston Community Day was amazing, but you weren't there?
No, I was not. I was,
Breaking for Tim.
yeah, I was breaking for Tim. Exactly.
But then the best part about it is then the Aston PD put out a post like the other day warning people about what is it, homecoming this weekend.
Yeah,
any
homecoming for
any
some guys
angry
at 6
motorist
p.m.
out there, just so you know, that the police department got into.
But I mean, where was this guy going that he couldn't get around it? Like, where was this dude going?
See, the messed up thing is,
The
I was
Chichester
I
fall
was
day.
stuck in that same traffic, and I had to seriously break out my phone and Google Maps and like become a fucking cartographer to get through the back winding roads.
So it
of
actually
this
was
town.
that bad?
It really was.
Oh, wow.
But at the same time, though, it's like, dude, it's
like-
community.
Yeah, it's a freaking community day.
It's like that's like, you know, driving into Philly, you know, like for Thanksgiving Day parade, be like, I can't get on the parkway. This is bullshit.
So this dude probably is complaining about his community while not helping it out.
Yeah.
Which is something we run into a lot, where it's like people write on our page and be like, "Oh, you guys are assholes." Like, we've thrown like 3 dozen events, and I haven't seen you there to help out the community, so I don't care.
Your opinion no longer counts.
I'll be seeing your obituary soon, I'm sure. Anyway,
I've never seen a person get trolled by an entire town,
That is
including
impressive.
business owners and the damn police department.
It's very rare. It's kind of like we were talking off air about the time
it rhymed.
the guy in Drexel, I think it was Drexel Hill, who was trying to make it socially acceptable for grown men to have sex with younger boys.
Oh yeah, and I put his
Oh,
address
God.
out there. Got in
Yeah.
trouble for that.
Oh god.
He was a
There's
he was
very
a Drexel
few
professor.
times. There is very few times in this world, let alone Delco, which is the world anyway, that you can literally be so egregious that there's not one person on your side.
Yeah.
I mean, not one person. The 3 times I've heard of it is now with this guy.
I went out of my way to start a meme war with this dude.
Oh, that's funny.
It's amazing.
This time, what we were just talking about, what was the other time?
Fucking headstrong in the neighbor.
Oh yeah, like that's pretty tough to do. That you got everybody that
That's
angry
like,
at
she
you.
had like 3 other neighbors on her side in the beginning, and then as
Oh,
soon as
they
it
backed
came
out
They were like,
real
yeah,
quick.
no,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah, with it. No, the best is that girl. That girl was the worst because she doubled down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like at first she wrote like I think a letter or something or like a,
I thought it was Delco Times was just doing their like sensational shit.
yeah she
I
wrote
was like,
something.
there's no way she said that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So what? Fox News or something comes out. They interview her. I'm like, oh, this bitch be crazy.
Yeah.
And she was, and apparently, you know, she
Well, she fucking lost.
yeah, she lost big time. But
She loses every day of her fucking life.
yeah, like,
Where am I going with this?
okay. So all right, so
Cooper Sharp.
cheesesteak, fried onion Cooper Sharp. That'll be the first thing there. So this is the morning after. Just call it the morning after. Not calling it the morning after Phil. I know that's what you're thinking. I'm thinking more of a hangover sandwich. But I did actually, now that I think of it, in the description, it helps get rid of any unwanted guests. So I can see how that's
There's the Holbrook.
And it's
Wow.
yeah, I can see that's misleading. But that's not what I meant by it.
Anyway, you can donate to Rain.
Rain. Yeah,
I just don't want it to burn.
that's fine. So he's got the
That's what she
brioche bowl bun. We're gonna put the cheesesteak right on the bottom there with fried onions, Cooper Sharp.
Anything on the roll?
Nah.
This reminds me of when I get really drunk in Atlantic City and they have a buffet.
Which buffet?
So I don't know. I guess Harris.
All
I'm
right.
usually saying Harris.
So now he's got the cheesesteak, he's got the egg right on top of the one last thing, cheese sauce. We need the cheese sauce on top of that. This cheese sauce just looks amazing, let alone tastes amazing. So, and he did exactly how I thought I would.
Dude, look at that, man.
So that's why I called it the morning after. You got a little breakfast meat, you got a cheesesteak on it. So I came out with this, unlike with, kind of like he said with his gritty, he didn't have much left. He kind of combined 2 things to make one full meal. Mine was, I remember one time that I had a cheesesteak that I didn't finish. I know, hilarious.
Never heard of that.
And I had breakfast meat from that morning, and I just kind of slapped it all together that afternoon for a lunch. And that's kind of how I came up with this monstrosity.
I still don't understand what a leftover is.
Delco, your half burger is up.
And right now, Jesus,
Where's my half roll?
You can have that, Al. I don't like eggs.
you don't like eggs?
Nah, I don't get along with them. Not a fan. Texture thing.
Any type of eggs or just like?
I can deal with scrambled if I throw a bunch of hot sauce on them.
Okay. So is it a flavor thing then?
Maybe.
See, eggs are such a.
Never my thing.
So this is just a sloppy
My
thing.
favorite kind of egg is actually a 62-degree egg. It's a fancy ass egg.
I've never heard of this.
We have a
You,
fork. I'm gonna go fork on this one.
Fork, got it right here.
But I'm just tasting it from my fingers. It's delicious.
There you go.
Thank you.
Where's the bacon?
I'm good, man. I'm not doing this one.
Bacon.
I'm sitting this joint out.
So other than this, you wouldn't eat this sandwich? Other than the egg, I should say?
Dude, I've been dying for pork roll for a while, man. They serve them on Thursdays before I get into work. And, yeah, it's a tragedy every day. By the way, New Jersey, you want me to upset you? Pork roll's not that much different than fucking just fried spam.
I don't know. I like pork roll a lot better.
Right now, New Jersey's just freaking... We have no friends in New Jersey.
Yeah, we do.
Do we?
Yeah, we do. But I don't think they're the originators from Jersey.
I actually love pork roll.
Oh my god. I love them.
It looks like something that would come out of you the morning after the way you cut it up, Al.
Well, how to cut up with the pork bellies. Dude, try the pork belly part.
Fine.
You mind if I steal a drink on it? Hold on.
No, by all means.
All right. Woo!
Halloween.
I'm not gonna lie. You look like a handicapped child who just completed their arts across.
Oh!
I don't say that in a bad way. I'm actually impressed.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
So let me see. What is this crazy concoction you got over here?
So this is a Halloweenie, right? When you think of weenies, you think of hot dogs, right? You think of hot dogs, you think of Texas Tommies. So this is a hamburger dressed up in the costume of a Texas Tommy.
I fucking hate that that's brilliant.
But
Like, I hate that that's genius.
yeah,
But would you call that a bacon cheeseburger?
that's what it's gonna taste like, but it's on a long roll, not a brioche roll.
Oh, I can see where the twist comes in.
I don't know, Al. Are you really She-Hulk when you dress up in green?
If I tell myself that I am.
It's
To be
what
fair,
dress up.
to be fair, I'd pay to see that.
Oh yeah, he's a great She-Hulk.
Should I cut this up? Or do you guys just want to just?
Spider.
Just have it. There's a lot of onions on there.
I like onions.
That's a lot of onions.
You guys don't want to?
Like, I like onions too, but that's a lot of fucking onions.
Don't waste the pork roll.
Oh my
Our
bad.
onions are pretty
But
sharp.
the
too.
thing that
that
makes it
pork roll,
really
pork belly.
Halloween is you got to throw some pumpkin spice.
Get the
on
fuck
it.
out of here.
Jesus Christ, you with the goddamn pumpkin spice.
I'll just do the beginning so you guys don't have to eat it.
So this is now a pumpkin spice burger on a fucking half roll.
The
Ah,
fact that I called him out that he's just making a bacon cheeseburger on a long roll bothers nobody. But he put pumpkin spice on, so it blows our mind.
In a bad way.
yeah,
in a-
but
in a
it's-
bad way.
At this point, it's just insulting.
oh my god, it's delicious.
Why would you ruin the damn burger like that?
It's so good.
Pumpkin spice is one of those things that if you put too much on, it just tastes like murder.
And no, I'm telling you right now, Jim and I have been going back and forth online.
This is delicious.
You're a disgusting human being.
I demote you from human being.
I declared Wolves a pumpkin spice free zone because of him.
So I brought pumpkin
Because he
spice
had a
here,
horrible idea for a pumpkin spice cheesesteak.
and then I made it, and it was delicious.
No, you didn't make it.
He ate it
Dashing
and liked it.
1/128th of a teaspoon of pumpkin spice.
It was more than that.
No, it wasn't.
It was more than that.
I ate a bite. It wasn't. He's lying. He's lying to all of you
He liked it.
because you couldn't taste it.
It was a pumpkin spice pudding. It mixed well.
You
with-
had no pumpkin in there at all.
He even said, "Oh, it kind of mixes well with the scrapple."
All right, well,
That actually makes sense.
let's change some gears up for a second.
Okay.
I have an idea. He has a special treat for Jim.
Okay.
What's the special treat?
coming. Jim had, as he said, requested a pumpkin spice cheesesteak, and he was trying to, you know, Jim was in his idea of just making a cheesesteak sprinkle with pumpkin spice. Like, that's his idea.
No, Ellen, you didn't.
Yeah. So, Dan,
Where's my surprise?
Dan came up with a beautiful idea, which I'm gonna let him.
Should we blindfold him?
Yeah, you know what, Jim? get
Surprise! You're going to rehab.
out. Go eat your sandwich in the corner. You're not allowed to look.
Go eat the sandwich in the corner.
Dude, his cheese sauce is amazing.
Dude, that fucking pork roll. Oh man.
So leave the egg off, and Holbrook likes this.
Jim, I need you to actually sit in that chair behind the Coke machine.
I need to like put this somewhere. My brain doesn't hold it.
Just pass him a tray. Pass him a tray. You're not allowed back here, son. You're not allowed back here, son.
Sit facing with your
Do you
back.
have a pumpkin?
You have to sit
A
over
Blumpkin?
there and
No.
face the door.
2015.
Face the door.
Pat's Cheesesteak made a pumpkin spice cheesesteak.
A Blumpkin.
And if you order with all the fixings, it was called a Blumpkin.
I think.
Did someone hang my phone?
Can we create something called Blumpkin Spice?
Someone hand me my phone. You sound like a drunk girl and
Here.
I mean pumpkin spice.
Here.
Do
Don't
bitches
get
even
anything
know
on
how
my
to say
gear.
excuse
Don't
me?
get anything on my gear. Here, Holbrook, I want you to
Wait,
try
no.
it.
Enjoy your
He can't have his
Blumpkin.
phone.
I'm
He's
good,
gonna
dude. I
pass
just ate
him
it.
live.
That's great.
No. Here.
He's gonna watch the
I'm good.
thread.
I just ate a piece of it.
Try it all together.
I'm not watching.
I'll eat the egg for you so you won't.
What a hero.
I'm not watching. Don't worry.
Now, my other one, which we may not even get to, we'll
I
find
might not
out.
even need. Oh yeah, it also
All
does
right,
need
so
that.
hold on.
Uncle Spicky says I'm in the hot seat like last Thursday.
Jim, close your eyes. Close them. Close them. You're an asshole.
I didn't see.
Stop patching in, James.
I'm not watching. I have it covered. You can ask Holbrook. I'm just looking at the comments. If someone said pumpkin spice cheesesteaks are illegal, well, send me to jail. I don't care.
I'm not going back to jail.
I enjoy sodomy.
Which strip is where is closest to your sandwich located? What, 4417?
4417
Pennell Road?
Pennell Road,
Yeah.
Aston, PA 190, 2 numbers.
What is
19014.
what is this shopping center called?
Dutton Mill Shopping Center.
Dutton
I
Mill.
got a picture of every-
Dutton with a D. Dutton Mill Shopping Center.
Store here with pumpkin spice in their hand.
You have a picture of me with pumpkin spice in my hand. Jim, I
I
have
have
no
lots of
idea what you're
pictures.
talking about.
I have lots of pictures with pumpkin spice and you in the picture.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
They're
Jim.
Photoshop, like all those pictures I have of Jennifer Love Hewitt from Kazaa.
The only Photoshop I did that day was when I did the picture of Matt Reed from American Spot.
Well, Jim, you said so much things. You did so many things.
This sounds actually bad. I like this. I'm a little scared, but I like it.
You should be scared.
Oh. Yeah, there's some devious shit going on over here, man.
I'm covering my screen with a napkin. Just looking at the comments.
Jeff Harrison traded some bacon wrapped long hots
Yeah.
for a sandwich.
Bacon wrap long hats?
So, at John Morton's, one of our sponsors, you should probably mention them.
Yeah.
So, they came up with this appetizer that is like full-fledged long hots. It's some of the best. Bacon wrapped long hots with maple syrup on them. So you get the sweet, the crunchy, the hot,
The salty and spicy.
and it's just like just enough to like tease you for like the meal.
Jeff Schmidt's suburban maple syrup yet?
Yeah, I had the original batch.
Now, as a person who likes both sides.
Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not like what is brewing on that grill.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
It smells like a Thanksgiving.
So how you doing tonight, Delco? I'm doing okay. Yeah, you can do that.
I don't know what's going on back here, but apparently it's
I killed them all.
It's not pleasant.
Do you know what scares Dan Wolf? Snakes.
Are you a silly snake?
I'm snake.
Snake.
So there's a movie coming out about fucking Callahan's barn over Darby.
Oh yeah, I heard. Now, do we know anything about that?
Yeah, I just
I
read the
have
one
some
article.
people who can get hook us up.
In a movie that's already filmed.
No, did some interviews with the people who put it together.
Okay, we can do that.
I like the fact that you posted that,
Yeah.
and the next person said they should make a movie about the bars of McCabe.
Yeah,
And
it's
I
like,
followed
well,
up
yeah.
with there isn't nothing left to talk about.
It's called
Well, think about it.
They made a movie. It's called All Quiet on the Western Front. Sorry, that was the only fucking. Sorry.
Now my question is,
How the fuck did O'Hagan's like win that battle? Not O'Hagan's. Haggerty's.
well, if you go all the way down McDade Boulevard now,
Yeah, but like, how's that the one that?
where like if you go down like Oak Avenue,
Yeah.
going towards going
Tom and
up-
Jerry's.
going towards Tom and Jerry's.
Yeah.
Going from Oak Avenue towards the first bar you hit, I guess, is the
Dino's.
Buck.
Dino's in the Buck, yeah.
Okay, and then what's the next bar after that?
And it, right now would be Haggerty's.
Haggerty's, and what's the next bar after that?
Tom and no, Mikey's.
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 Yeah.
Waltz.
Is that a bar?
Yeah,
it's a bar.
dude.
Wall Drive Road, is that what it's called?
And the Frontier's back open. There's actually a hefty amount of bars.
Apparently,
I think about it.
Kathy Gibson Gallagher is giving you the love eyes.
She's in love.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
She admitted it like 5 times to me today.
Fucking A. How's she feel about McRibs?
She, we'll find out. How do you feel about McRibs? I kind of feel a little jealous now. I thought she had the hots for me. Now I find out it's you.
She found out you were a McRib virgin. She's not trying to pop your McHyman.
Oh, just packed my McClyman on the right. On the,
Ford wants to buy Jocelyn's.
Do I want to buy Jocelyn's?
Yeah.
Too many steps. I would get winded.
stall in the elevator and we'll talk.
Oh my god, dude.
This is the greatest. I'm gonna get out of the way because I wanted people to see what he was doing too much because I didn't.
It actually smells delicious.
It did when I was over there smelling the grill. It didn't have a terrible smell to it. I will try this.
This is getting
I
me,
will try this.
This is getting me festive. Oh, it's a fresh
This is
batch.
the most disgusting thing I think I've ever done in my entire life.
All right.
And I have.
All right, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question, without giving away what it is. If somebody came in and ordered this off the street, would you turn them down?
If they brought
The-
the,
they
necessities
they
to
brought the
make
necessities.
If they
to
brought
make
in, if they BYOP'd.
would you tell them no?
it. It's not that I would tell them no. It's that I would suggest that they find Jesus.
Literally.
Not Delco Jesus.
Literally. Yeah.
Yo, Kathy Gibson Gallagher says she doesn't like McDonald's, but she'll cook it home for you.
What?
She'll what for you?
But that means she has a house, so.
Ah, you're not homeless. You
Strike
strike
one,
one
two,
there.
three.
You're done. Wait a minute, she said she'll cook what for him?
I cook it home for you.
Someone who really cared about me would be like, I cook you something low fat and get you
So
on
wait
the
a
right
second.
track
Now,
of life.
Holbrook, do you want in on this?
No, I'm good.
I'll try a bite. I'm not gonna go.
Do you want a small sliver?
No, I'll just take a bite and that's it.
You know, I'll do a sliver.
I'm not the first.
You will be the first to try this.
Yes, you are definitely going to be the first to try
It's
this.
a hefty one though. It's pretty hefty.
I've never been that high. Like, I've never been this high.
Ladies and gentlemen, he wanted it. He got it. The pumpkin spice cheesesteak.
Here it is in all its glory.
Now, what
It's an
ingredients are in
enti-
there?
It's an entire pumpkin pie.
From
chopped
Wegmans?
from Giant.
Ah!
That's what you get for talking shit.
Wegmans makes the best pumpkin pie.
That's why we didn't
To
get
be
it.
fair, also Fat Pat, my delivery guy, would not go to
Drive
Wegmans.
out the Wegmans for you.
Yeah, he got fired from there or some shit. I don't know.
Well, I quit.
Yeah, but
So people are asking. This, yes, he did put a hole.
it's
pumpkin.
an entire pumpkin pie.
It's so gross. Look at the consistency of it.
Yeah, kind of like cooked up.
It's like dog food.
The cheesesteak and
looks-
the.
it looks
Are
like
you
s-
trying this first before Jesus?
No, I want him to get here.
It looks like something that a pumpkin spice baby shit out. Like it looks like
And then the
those
fact that you topped it with whipped cream and
whipped cream
pumpkin
and
spice.
pumpkin spice.
Oh, you put it on the nice roll for me.
Oh,
Nice.
I got you, bull. You gotta eat the whole thing though.
This is. I'm
Yeah,
not
you have
gonna
to
be- I'm
finish
not
this.
gonna be able to finish this.
You have to.
Dude, how much do you think this thing weighs?
I picked it up. I mean, I'd say a solid 2.5, 3 pounds.
This is really fucking good.
That's a hefty
you eat it
sandwich.
before
Are you shitting me?
This is really fucking good.
Are you kidding?
I gotta try this now. Definitely.
It's got the crust and everything. Nothing about
Oh my god!
This is
Oh my god!
This might be the greatest thing I've ever eaten.
This is how they discovered Viagra, by the way.
Everybody, the new special at Wolf's, the Delco Jesus. It's a pumpkin pie cheesesteak.
Hold on, I gotta.
Congrats, it's going to be $23.
Yeah, seriously.
It is worth it.
You should call it the Mummer because it's like
On a
holiday related
Sarcone
and it's
seeded
Philadelphia
roll.
related. Philadelphia in the holidays.
Oh
What's the
my
Mummer?
god, it's delicious.
Put it this way. Do you know what this
I
would
could
be?
cry.
Do you know what this would be better as? Because that's just too big.
Yeah.
But if you made this and had like a smaller sandwich or like it's on some sort of
I think I'm gonna cry. That's so good.
like I don't know how you would do it though, but in a smaller amount, like this would be a great like app or
I haven't even been in a roll yet. I'm just getting the outside.
I have no clue what he's saying right now.
And I get a whip in my ear.
How did that backfire?
And I get to get high?
How did that backfire?
He is literally crying out of pure happiness right now.
How the hell did this
He
backfire?
made choke on.
This is the happiest day of my life.
Sorry, kids.
It's really fucking, yeah. It's really fucking good.
All right, fuck it, I gotta try
You
it.
gotta
It's
try
like
it.
really good.
Because you want
All right, you know what, Jesus? Clank them.
It's not like pumpkin spice, it's pumpkin pie, so you're not just all just pumpkin spice.
It's like you took a pumpkin pie and
You get the squash taste out of it, so it's not the the pumpkin, so it's not terrible.
It's a pumpkin pie that we added more carbs to somehow.
Well,
The most keto-friendly thing ever made. It's delicious, right?
It's delicious. It's delicious. Mark today, the damn wolf has admitted that a pumpkin pie cheesesteak is amazing.
You know what's sad is the pumpkin spice kind of makes it.
You know what's sad is that this blew up completely in my face. Because it actually, I'm not gonna lie, it's fucking delicious.
if you had like some sort of, I don't know, or maybe you made it into a ball and deep fried it real quick, like use a graham cracker crust and dip them in the deep fryer.
No,
real quick.
it's perfect.
Yeah.
No, I
But I'm saying
can't.
you can't eat that. Like he said, it's gonna cost like $20-some for a sandwich.
I can't believe that blew up in my face the way it did.
This is amazing.
Like, I feel like the coyote right now, man. Like,
it's not a bad sandwich. It's really
it's
not.
really not. It's reminiscent of
Your
a
food's
gritty.
not good. You can make something sound like crap taste good.
It's reminiscent of a gritty. Like, that's actually, even the fucking whipped cream is delicious.
Yeah.
It's a pumpkin.
Dude, it's, I hate you.
I hate you, he says.
The pumpkin.
All right, well, yeah.
All right, I'll make
Yeah.
the next sandwich. Dan's
Yeah.
checking it out for a second.
The pumpkin.
The block kid.
You know what? It's so good. I'm gonna join you.
It's so good. It's
So
getting
Al,
off.
what's this one called?
All right, the last one on my list.
The war's over.
The war is over.
Where's it over?
We've made peace.
We've unified
You
the
guys, that's 2 unifications in one night. Might I add?
Ellen and George Bush.
Yeah, Ellen's Bush.
Ellen's Bush.
Delco Live, bringing people together.
Yeah.
This would actually be the best Ellen's Bush.
Now, so this sandwich is called the hot cack.
The hot yak.
The hot cack. I need to grab some chicken.
Fucking delicious.
Where's the chicken under here?
Here, I'm trouble.
It's so good.
Right there. You want gloves?
Yeah, I guess.
It was the happiest day of my life.
Yeah, you feel like it's gonna be like one of those things like, oh god, he's gonna pretend he likes it and shovel it down. He's shoveling it down in pure happiness.
But it's actually really good.
It got me ready for like Thanksgiving and Christmas. It was a very festive.
Well, alright, so when you were over there, I couldn't say it out loud, but he pulls me over and says, here, smell this. It doesn't smell terrible. I'm like, it smells like later in the night, Thanksgiving's over, and all the smells of Thanksgiving have kind of combined together. Like the meats and the desserts.
That's the ride home after Thanksgiving.
You're saying it smells like flatulence?
No.
Alright.
My family farts in their sleep. We wait till night.
We'll do this one on a brioche roll, keep it small. I'm gonna need
Don't cross-contaminate, Al. I've had salmonella, dude. You do not want. Actually, it would help you out.
it would help me out.
Yeah.
I can't.
The hat kick.
I can't believe that shit.
He's in the back just playing with himself. You know that,
Again?
right? Yeah,
Hey,
again.
that's actually why I need to go back there.
Is that pumpkin spice?
No, this is Cajun seasoning. Holbrook, you want to help me out here?
No.
Grab that bowl right there.
What bowl? This mixing bowl?
Yeah.
I have absolutely no culinary skill in it.
That's fine. Bring it over there.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So guys, this is the hat keg. It's something I actually invented years ago. But I didn't call it the hat keg, of course. So, kind of a blackened type theme to it.
Okay.
But the key to it is
What was that? Buffalo sauce.
Buffalo sauce. And the key to it is a good old heaping amount of Cajun seasoning. Can I do that plasticware real quick? I'm just use that to mix this up.
I can do that. No, you should probably do it. So it's hot sauce and Cajun seasoning.
Okay, so what happens is the Cajun seasoning is the heat, of course, and then the
I think the hot sauce will give you the heat.
well, now buffalo sauce kind of is mild, so but it also thickens it up. So I'll show you what you do. The key to this is
It makes the nice hot cap nice and hard.
so what I'm doing
Nice and
is
thick. Nice and veiny.
what I'm going to do here is when I'm done, I'm going to roll the chicken in this. When it's
Okay.
cooked, it's cooked.
Yeah.
I'm going to deep fry it for a moment.
Okay.
Blacken it up a little bit.
Alright.
So while that's going on, I'm going to need myself a tray. Alright. Here we go. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Well, I wrote everything down.
And didn't print it out.
Ah, yes.
Okay, so this is going to be a blackened.
Well,
Okay, so have you done this? You've done this combination before.
I have done this, and actually,
Did you steal this from a place you worked?
no, I made it for a place I worked. Because when I worked when I was much younger in a little place called Lumps,
It's been around 30 years now.
they made me make the sandwiches around game day. Always had to come with a couple different sandwiches.
What's game day? Eagles?
Sunday.
Okay.
Sunday football. And we had these wings that were delicious, and they were like kind of made the same way the chicken is. But I made a sandwich out of it.
They're chicken.
But I added a little extra step to it. So what I'll do is
Would you say you added a little razzle dazzle?
a little razzle and then the dazzle. I'll dip the chicken in here, roll it around, deep fry it for a second, then roll it back in here, layer it on here. I use cheese sauce. I'm just going to use his instead of the
I
normal
think you're
cheese.
just here for the cheese sauce.
Oh, I am definitely here for the cheese sauce. It's like when people go to Red Lobster for the cheddar biscuits. First, a little smattering here. Okay.
You look like a bouncer that gave up right now with those clothes on.
What was that?
You look like a bouncer that just gave up.
I'm shaped like a bouncer that gave up.
That's why you're playing one in our movie about our Christmas movie.
That's the one where every time I have sex, I cry.
Yes.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't know. Yeah. Who cooked
You
this?
cry in every scene.
Who cooked this knife down?
That would be me.
Jesus Christ.
I love that.
I ordered a knife. Real.
It went underneath my grill and it stayed there for like a week. And I love that knife. It's melted handle and all.
So, Jim, don't stand there in front. Hey, go up the side. So, like I was saying, chicken's about done. I'm gonna roll it in the sauce.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
What's this? What is it called again?
The jacked up handle knife is for cutting things on the grill too.
Okay, well that comes in handy.
My favorite phrase.
What?
Comes in handy.
Comes in handy.
I thought that was your porn name.
No, that's Glory Holbrook.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's awesome.
Yeah. My third gay bar will probably be called Come in Handies.
Your third gay bar?
Yeah, you got the cockpit, the ball pit, and then Come in Handies.
You just call it. You just call it handies.
And say Come in Handies.
Come in handies.
Yep. Taking over
So
that
it
gay
takes a
bar
second.
market.
I'm
Chicken's
delivering
fully
right in
cooked.
this.
We're just getting it nice and blackened.
Should we play Blackened by Metallica?
If we could, we would.
Yeah. If internet would say yes.
If Zuckerberg wasn't such a cuckerberg?
Zuckerberg, you suck.
About the fucking backfiring.
Dude, he's sitting there the whole day, pal, like, I can't wait till tonight.
Yeah, I've been doing
I
this for a
can't
week.
wait. He's so done. He's gonna literally eat his words.
I've been doing that for over a week. And I was wrong.
Hey, probably should have cut that. What else? Not chicken on
I feel like you said that on your wedding night at some point too. I got chicken on me.
Yeah.
See the size of the check I wrote?
Dude,
Yeah,
my
I got-
wife's listening. I'm in so much trouble right now.
Al, you got some chicken on. Did you see the size of that check I wrote?
I deserve this chicken.
That's how my poor child came out.
Chicken?
Now, for those who don't know what they're talking about, on my wedding night, I was very intoxicated, and
He was making whoopee.
I was having relations.
You were
with my
consummating the marriage.
Yes, I was consummating the marriage, and my wife goes, "You want to put a condom on?" I said, "Did you see the size of the check I wrote?"
I'm going in raw dog.
Then I find out that was that was Black Friday, and I found out Christmas and she was pregnant with our fourth child. So I literally wrote a check my ass.
Well, you have a wonderful child to back it up.
Nah, good kid.
Great kid. Hilarious kid.
He's a nut.
What happened to my pumpkin spice?
Well, he started as on your wedding night.
And
Thank God. I was hoping someone would get that.
he
joke.
started in my balls.
That's like the
You know where you came from? The two-bedroom apartment in my balls.
Dave Chappelle stand up where he's like, it's so crazy, this kid's making macaroni on. I just look at him
There you go.
this is so crazy.
The hot cack.
You came from my balls. The hot cack.
All right, boys, try that out. Tell me what you think.
I don't think I can eat anymore.
I'm
You gotta at
good.
least take a bite.
No, you got it.
You got it, man.
Okay, cut it out.
It's the whole episode. You guys gotta take a bite.
Personally, I'm
Cut it into fours.
I'm still honestly
Like
pissed.
mom used to make it.
Like this totally blew up. in
Wait,
my
was there
face.
cheese in there? Did you like put
Cheese sauce.
Oh, the sauce. That's right.
Sauce.
Okay.
The
So
sauce.
this has the least ingredients of your fucking insane shit.
Yes, and that's what made the sandwich very popular. It was all just about the spice and the mixture.
Can't do tomatoes.
Yeah, I hate tomatoes as well.
Sorry, Al.
Well, you hate God.
That's his dad. He's Jesus.
I've made one in many years. So.
Again, a very well-rounded flavor profile.
Wow.
Yeah, this is
Wow.
solid.
It's funny. On my yearbook, it's exactly what it said.
Well rounded.
Flavor profile.
I like well rounded more.
A well-rounded flavor profile.
You do look like a pumpkin right now.
I feel like one. Not even.
Don't worry, it's like when you see a boa constrictor and it's not bigger than you, you don't have to worry about it.
What?
Would you ever hear about that? That.
Al, that's really good.
It's
Al, that's
amazing.
really good.
Now, would you like to come work for Wolves?
Yeah.
We can be work buddies.
As long as he names one after me, you can have all of them. I don't care. I just want to have a sandwich named after me.
You should
Or
do-
Don't Go Live or RDR
You
or
should
whatever.
do double the size of chicken and call it the Big Al.
No, we have one of those already. I was going to be the one I was going to do tonight, but I did it. If you guys remember, we did this around our 3rd or 4th anniversary when we were at the Rams.
Yeah.
I had a sandwich called the Home Wrecker, or the Big Al. What we referred to as the Home Wrecker was just a large sausage sandwich with other ingredients on it. Pulled pork. It actually was pretty good too.
So Dan, I've got an idea for a name, and I don't know if you've done this yet. You should have a sandwich called Buzz Your Girlfriend. Woof.
Wait, what?
Buzz Your Girlfriend.
Buzz Your Girlfriend. Woof.
That's a good tie-in to Home Alone.
Yes.
That's a good tie-in for Christmas.
For Christmas, and woof.
I mean, to be fair, that would probably be a good name for this travesty of an awesome cheesesteak.
The Buzz Your Girlfriend.
He is so upset right now.
Yeah,
He's gonna go home and like punch his pillow a couple times.
I might sleep here because of this. Like, it's terrible. I thought that was gonna backfire, and it actually backfired. win. You know what, Jesus? Hands down, you do. On that
Uncle
one,
Spiggy says that's a nice hot cack you got there, Hal.
That is a nice hack. I enjoyed putting your hot cock in my mouth, Al.
Yeah, the hot cack goes down well.
Yeah, it was very flavorful.
I'll have to send you. I'll have to look up the ingredients for the home record, which it says we put a big sausage on an undersized bun. We call it the Big Al.
So you got one special one you want to premiere tonight?
Yes, one more. Or if you don't want to, I mean, we're at.
No, I do want to.
Okay,
I
then
do
do it.
want
Okay.
to.
Is the cod cooked up? Like we're gonna use that
The
if we
cod
have
is
to?
cooked up.
All right, you want to do mine real quick and
Yeah,
then
let it
finish
get
with the
prepared. Why don't we?
bang?
I'll help you kind of straighten up here.
Yeah, let's
Straighten.
This one's pretty simple, and we actually just use some of the stuff we need. This one's called the Fresh Off the Marcus Hook. It's an homage to the great town of Marcus Hook and their refineries. It's some sort of fried fish. I believe we have fried cod.
Yes.
It's going to be on a long roll because it's a sandwich. We're going to do blackened seasoning on it to symbolize the refinery smoke.
Makes sense.
We're going to put a little bit of relish on it to signify the mutant runoff.
The mutant runoff.
And a dash of rum for all the pirates.
I would just like to point out that I've worked here for a month, I think, and this is the most time I spent behind the counter.
Solid, solid. So the Marcus Hook, the cod's already fried up.
Getting everything together here. Sorry, guys.
Glad I wore this snake. It's called
I don't normally drink Jägermeister straight out of the bottle, but they sent me to the liquor store to get the rum for this.
All right, so relish
Yeah,
from Delco Dills.
from Delco
Dude,
Dills.
and it's delicious. I tried it straight, just the relish.
It is very good. It's they make a solid product.
Have you tried it by?
What?
You said you tried it straight, but have you tried it by?
I haven't come out yet to my family, so no, I can't.
All right, relish, cod.
Oh, you've got your own roll?
Admiral Nelson, what else is
This
up?
is Captain Morgan, but that's a little too fancy for something called the Marcus Hook. I like the Admiral Nelson as a touch.
little drippage down the.
Yeah.
Oh, he.
One for my homies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Down in the hook.
All right.
The blackened seasoning's on there? It seems a little empty, kind of like Marcus Hook itself. Do you think we need something on there? Maybe some cheese, something like that?
I would say, actually, you know what? You got blackened seasoning. You got pickle relish from Delco Dills. You got fish.
Yeah.
Do you dare to live dangerously?
Oh, it's called the Marcus Hook. Let's get dangerous.
Ask my cardiologist.
Yeah.
How about salsa verde?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Me.
Yep.
There's your mutant runoff number 2.
There's the mute, yeah. This one goes out to Clanks.
Ouch.
Don't mess with me.
I love Clanks.
I almost bought Clanks.
What?
I almost bought Clanks.
Dude, I love Clanks. Its location was great too. This location.
I wish I could try it though. I do have.
Dude, their strombolis were so number one. They took over an hour to make, which is fine because it took me like 40 minutes to
Well,
get
isn't there
there.
a couple places that do that, like cheesesteak places that do that, where it takes so long to sit there and drink a beer and shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but dude, it would sit like if I put it on my passenger seat, it would be like buckle your baby in. Like it weighed that much.
Oh, really?
Do you want anything else on it?
Nah, dude. Marcus Hook comes as it is.
Why am I imagining Kurt Cobain singing this right now?
Come as you are.
If I was a stripper, that would probably be my music.
All right.
There's your baby.
I mean, it is the empty roll that you talked about.
It smells really fucking good.
The Verde does smell great.
It's as
make
fresh,
that?
man.
You
yeah,
make that?
Yeah, we make it in house.
Alright.
Best one of the night.
Let's go.
The rum adds the spice too. That was only in there as a joke because Marcus Hook has pirates. Oh my god.
I'm gonna get in on this.
Yeah, dude.
That's not bad at all.
And this is really good for like.
I thought the rum was gonna make it just taste like hell.
No. It actually like hands
The
out.
bread soaked it up. The cod soaked it up. The relish and the verde
Yeah.
actually go well together.
Yeah.
Dude,
You get that sour with the spiciness of the relish. You add in the spiced rum.
Holbrook didn't try to, but he made a culinary deliciousness.
there's booze in it. I don't know if you can have it.
Oh, nah, fuck it.
I don't think there's enough to do any damage.
No,
Yeah, that's what she said.
I say no.
That's what I say. Dude, that shit's good, man.
It is good. All right, so we have one more tonight. Now, we have no clue what this is.
Yeah, this is
This is
A debut.
This is a Wolf's debut. This should be like a normal segment on our show, the Wolf's debut.
Hey, man.
Going Howling at the Moon,
anytime you come up with one, just let us know. We'll come down here and like film you making it.
or just the.
Yeah.
Just let me know. Let me know.
So I'll let you explain it.
If
after we come
the
in.
restaurant review hates people reviewing it on your page, you can review it on our page.
Yeah. We give them plenty of reasons to hate us.
What were we called? The biggest hypocrites in Delco?
Yeah. Those bastards raise money for sick people.
Yeah. Yeah. What's that you're cooking?
Ham.
Ham.
Cam.
Oh, that's
There's
right.
a reason for the Admiral Nelson.
Right.
Drinking.
Because it's always sunny in Philadelphia.
Uh-huh.
And I got asked to do a always sunny sandwich.
Okay.
So I'm presenting you the always sunny. And the one thing that we all know about food from Always Sunny is number one, milk steak, which
Yeah.
we're not doing that. That's weird.
Yeah. Jelly beans.
Jelly beans.
Your finest jelly beans.
But the one thing we always remember as far as food goes is rum ham.
Rum ham.
Rum ham.
Wrong hand.
There's literally rum and there's ham. And I want to see.
So,
Oh.
the Admiral Nelson was purchased to make this. A rum syrup for our ham. And I'm just going to go to town. I'm going to bang it out. And
You're gonna go rum
try it
ham.
when I'm done.
I am just.
I tasted that syrup earlier. There's like a chocolatey flavor to it, which I don't even know how that happens. It's one of the greatest things I've ever tasted. And we're not getting paid. Everything we've had tonight was fucking delicious.
Yeah. I'm not getting paid to say this.
Yeah.
I'm not paid to. Even if I wanted, I still wouldn't say it. I can tell you, I'm not just saying that pumpkin cheesesteak was good just because it sounds funny.
It's because it's amazing.
It was very good.
It was disgustingly good.
And maybe we
Crust and all.
Yeah, and here's the thing: is like maybe at first we thought it was going to be so bad that the fact that it was actually pretty damn good made it taste that much better.
Nah, man, as soon as I smelled it cooking on the grill, I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, all right, maybe.
He's like, come over here, smell this. It smells like Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's a negative thing.
I don't know. Have you ever been to my family's Thanksgiving?
Just a bunch of Italians yelling.
Yep.
Been there, done that. So this is the rum ham, the Always Sunny.
Always Sunny.
And have you made this for yourself before?
Yeah, I tried it earlier tonight.
So there's been a test run, okay.
There was a test run because I did not want this one to blow up in my face.
Gotcha.
So,
And is there a time period of when this may hit the menu?
as soon as the Leroy's done.
Gotcha.
So when the Leroy comes off the special menu, the Always Sunny comes next.
Have you thought about the name the Delco DeVito?
I actually thought about the name that Al gave me, the Always Delco.
The Always, yeah.
Or is it Always Sunny in Delco? Not or Always Delco. Whatever, he'll work it out. And actually it's funny because like he'll take themes to things and make not just, okay, here's a theme-based food, but a damn good theme-based food.
Yeah, delicious.
You're pretty much the mad scientist that, like, the cuisine area around here needed.
You're Bill Nye the Sandwich Guy.
Except legitimate, not just some nerd on TV.
Yeah.
Nerd! Beat it, nerds! My wife's still got that.
Bill Nye's a chump.
Alright, I
He's
like
the
Bill
real
Nye.
scientist.
I like Bill Nye.
How'd you grow up in Lansdowne to be able to say that?
Who?
I was a Beekman's World kind of kid.
Beekman's World. Wow.
Yeah.
That's going back somewhere.
You want me to get hipster, I'll get hipster.
Get too hipster.
What's the other guy's
That's how you-
name?
how you fool me
Penn
all the
Teller?
way.
Huh?
Penn Teller?
No. The scientist now. He has like 3 names.
Oh, Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Yeah.
He's the fucking man. I love that dude.
Doesn't wear
That show
laces.
Cosmos was the trippiest show I've ever seen besides Planet Earth.
You want out to deliver one of those hat cags, Jim? Is that what you're doing?
She said, could you deliver one of those sandwiches? I wanted to know if you want to.
Oh, Carrie. Yeah, Carrie. You want free delivery?
Carrie.
Cara.
Cara. You go deliver the hot yak.
I mean,
I think she wants one of those Delco.
don't worry. When you call it for delivery, we always come. Hello.
I can't.
This thing just looks amazing from back. I mean, you guys can't see it yet.
It's totally built as a melt. It's a 2-step process. You gotta have your tomatoes, pickles, banana hots, your rum ham.
Rum ham.
Rum ham.
You gotta say it. You gotta repeat it every time you hear it. You have to.
And then what you'll have is a plain hoagie roll.
I feel tomorrow I take a shit and all this comes out, it's gonna like literally thank me and be like, thank
That's what
thank you for the treat.
Thank you. We have been.
Finally,
my
something
toilet-
good to eat.
My toilet is audibly gonna go, yum 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 yum.
Oh, dude, I gotta rig your toilet
No,
to hear
your
that.
toilet's gonna be confused. It'll be like, that's not a big rib.
Yeah. Well, it started
Well,
with
we
the-
did have one.
Yeah.
And we have a bunch of them.
You know what?
the strangest
Holbrook's gonna take those big ribs home and just.
That's gonna be the title of my autobiography.
Wait.
It all started with a McRib.
Like, I imagine Holbrook being at home, like, in his bed, under the sheets, eating these
You
3.
think I can afford sheets? I sleep on a mattress on a floor like a crackhead, Al.
Alright, you'll be on a mattress.
It's well documented. I live
under
like a
your
crackhead.
zebra print quilt.
Yes,
I've
Eating-
seen,
Wilts.
I've seen
Eating-
you drinking natties under the tree of Lansdowne.
it's true.
But eating the 3
oldest
McRibs
tree.
from tonight, and your cat's just sitting there licking its lips.
My cat?
Yeah.
What? It's gonna what?
Yeah, just because you're eating those McRibs and not sharing with the cat. My cat.
I tried to give my cat the McRib and it ran away.
My
It knew better.
Yeah, it's a fucking.
my cat
asshole.
is like worse than a dog. Comes up to me, rubs my thigh when we're eating dinner. I'm like,
That's why he brings food around so much.
I'm sitting there going, you rubbing my. You go after someone who's not going to give up their food. You go after the other thing that keeps dropping the food. That thing looks amazeballs.
Damn.
This is something special.
Damn.
I made it as a joke, like I do most things.
Goddamn pumpkin pie cheesesteak, son of a bee sting.
He's so mad still.
Well, no, like I mean, even when I ran the swoop this past weekend, we sold out. People were giving me shit online, like, "Oh, I can't believe you sold out." And so
We
I
do you
had-
can't believe. It's like that's the whole point of your job is to sell the shit out.
True, but at the same time, people give me shit about it. So I took, because, you know, it comes in like a pretzel braid,
Yeah.
cut off the ends and then cut it down the middle. And I had a whole bunch of pretzel ends. So as a joke, I made the Luke Falk, which was a swoop that got stacked 10 times.
Love
and it was
it.
just pretzel ends and steak and cheese and everything that went along with the swoop.
That's hilarious. So it's a
I
soup
put-
sandwich with pretzel on it.
It's a
I
third
posted
string.
it as a joke, and then 30 seconds later, my girl Lisa, who works here, she's one of my front counter people. She goes, "The fuck is a Nick Falk?" Like, dude, did somebody actually order that shit? She goes, "I got 3." Like, oh shit! Just charge him for a swoop. It's fine. I
It's
came
a-
in and made him up.
It's a third string swoop.
Yeah, so I mean, it's as always a joke come to life.
Going on with that?
That's pretty much my life story.
Yeah.
That's
I am
how
a
Doug-
joke that came to be.
That's how Doug Live got
I
started.
miss your daily drives to Camden.
Oh, it started getting sad, so I had to stop doing it. Like, it was just
sad
funny.
to
I'm like,
begin with. It was
like
really
everyone's
funny.
poor and really shitty. I was like, oh, they're actually really struggling. I should stop.
So this is the rum ham.
This is the always.
If you're an
Sunny-
Always Sunny fan, as I am, I don't know if you guys watch that show religiously like I do.
Not religiously, but I know enough about it to know that rum ham and milk steak are the 2 most important things.
Yeah, you want it. Charlie goes out on a date.
And raw jelly beans.
Yeah, okay, I want a milk steak boiled over with your finest jelly beans. Go ahead.
I don't know if I can eat anymore.
Just take a single bite at least. You gotta try it. It's kind of like rude if you don't.
Oh, I gotta take the tomato off.
You guys with your tomatoes.
I can't eat tomato. It makes me sick.
Yet the guy who just clobbered down a pumpkin pie cheesesteak.
That's 'cause
the
that's
tomatoes
delicious.
make him a mouse.
Hey, I can't vouch for that, man. I just know that
That's delicious.
he was right.
It all started with that conversation in Giants parking lot.
This is why we don't day
Hey,
drink, Jim.
not much for a handy check. Oh, wrong conversation.
This is why we don't day drink, Jim. It leads to pumpkin spice cheesesteaks.
This pig would be so happy that it could be this delicious.
Sounds delicious.
But
This is the best ham I've ever had.
what's on the bottom?
The bottom is garlic aioli. It's garlic aioli, arugula, rum ham,
Oh man.
Oh man.
banana peppers, spicy pickles from Delco Dills, Richard, and tomatoes.
Al's having flashbacks to the spicy pickles.
No, seriously, it has like that candy bacon flavor to
Yeah.
it. You know, like
Oh my god, it's so good.
like.
Look, I can't make two of you guys cry.
Yeah. No, it's like, to be honest with you, when we first were talking about it, I'm like, all right, this could be good. Rum ham, let's see where this goes. Well, you got that mixture, those flavors that just you didn't think were going to be musically in tune with each other.
It tastes like you're eating two meals at once.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like it's a very diversified
I feel like
thing.
if my wife called me up and I'm having lunch with you guys and I'm eating the Always Sunny, and she goes, "Did you at least order a salad?" I can say yes to that.
Yeah. There's a full taste of like the garnishes, and the rum ham stands out.
But
itself.
it's not like overly garnished. Like it's not. You don't feel like you're. Oh, okay. You feel like a piece of ham with
I feel like
salad on a roll.
I feel like I'm on mushrooms, and literally, like I have two brains, and they're both tasting a different thing right now.
Like this is
mushrooms.
this is what the Delco restaurant review would be if everybody liked the same thing, no matter what.
Yeah.
This is what it tastes
Or
like.
if everybody was into trying new things.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Well,
Or they get a fucking life.
And because you're
How dare you not order a cheesesteak that has just cheese and steak?
Yeah.
How dare you not order a cheesesteak that has a pumpkin
That's
pie?
not pikas.
And because you said mushrooms, I have to ask you the question. That's very interesting. Have you ever tried DMT?
Oh, God.
Ah, jeez.
Well, that took us long time right there.
My life is interesting enough
Can
without
we
DMT
just
at
do
this
your
moment.
whippets and be good?
Yeah, sit in the corner, do your whippet.
We still have 3 big ribs and 4 pumpkin pies.
But you know what, guys? I gotta say something. I'm very proud of us because we did this all in the time that we normally do a show. Everything got done. Everything got situated.
We ate.
A lot of people hung into the show, might I add, so thank you for that.
You're the real heroes
Yes.
besides Dan, who's like literally a genius.
It was
Guys.
fun.
Guys, I gotta say it one more time. We are not being paid to do this. You pay us? Who called who?
Technically, nobody called nobody. Delco Jesus was just like,
All right,
hey.
well, I told Delco Jesus, I said, listen, talk to Dave. You know what actually came up with the idea? You put that thing out about the Patriots,
Yeah.
the sandwich, come up with an idea of a sandwich. I said, well, let's, ooh, a little cough syrup.
You gotta wash it down.
We don't do cough syrup. He's joking more.
I thought you were gonna be like, I already got my rum in my hand.
Wait, I mean, Admiral Nelson or Jaeger?
Both,
Or
mix it.
This is family pack.
It's been a good time of
Family
mixing.
company from 1863.
I don't feel the German cuisine was represented well enough, so they
Sorry,
got.
your Jaeger helps marry.
Yeah, well, let's put it
Almost
this way. I made an
4 months
Asian
sober.
noodle slaw
No.
for.
Yeah, you don't need that.
I made an Asian noodle slaw. You really think I'm going to stop there and not do spatzel?
I don't know what Spetzel is. I have heard of it. I do
German
not know what it
pasta.
is. What's it like?
It's actually very good. It's only ever made fresh. It's a very loose dough. They have a machine called a spatzel machine, which is basically a cylinder over a cheese grater. You pour the dough into it, and you just rub it back and forth over boiling water. It's basically like German gnocchis without the cheese.
Okay.
So you missed Oktoberfest, but you should market it as missed Oktoberfest. So did we, and then do it right now.
So wait, it's going to be German pasta.
Look, I have a lot of work to do before I even touch German food. But
I have an idea. I'll tell you after the show.
It's called the Axis Powers?
This better not involve shitting on you.
Wait, does it?
Because you call it the Scheiser.
So it's German pasta, which is Italy and Germany. Throw a little bit of Japanese in there. Boom, the Axis powers.
Actually,
Too soon?
Holbrook,
Too soon? Yeah, World War II?
Yeah.
Too soon?
Holbrook, you're pretty much a genius on that one. I actually
Write that down.
We call you that every day.
The Axis powers.
I like that one. Patent pending.
Yeah, that's patent pending. I'll sue the shit out of you.
But no,
Only Wolves can have
I
it.
saw the post, and I called you, and I said, asked you if you'd be willing to do this. You've been a gracious host, number one.
Yeah, damn fine cook.
Yeah, I mean, guys, I'm not saying we weren't paid to do this. We like it. We love the stuff to begin with. We thought we knew we had a different personality in this food, not just in general. But like, the rum ham's amazing. I'm gonna eat more of this, but I'm really gonna throw up if I eat too much more. Even the one that you tried to purposely, this is how good he is. He purposely went out of his way to try to make something taste like garbage, and it actually turned out good.
And turned out amazing.
Yeah, like,
You know,
I'm not gonna lie, that was personally one of the top 3 cheesesteaks I've ever eaten in my entire life. And I hate myself for saying it.
You know what this
Wow.
place is gonna do? It's gonna make Aston rise again.
so, real quick, just so we can make sure we have all the important
And
information.
if any other restaurant wants to give me free food,
So it's like we
And if
said,
anyone else wants to feed us,
4417 Pennell Road, Aston, PA 19014. And that's the Dutton Mill Shopping Center.
Yep.
Four-
Behind what is currently and no longer a Pizza Hut.
Okay.
We found out today.
oh really?
Yeah, they
Who
got
bought
it.
it?
Somebody.
Someone's gonna be more.
It's been for sale for like
There goes
27
the
years.
neighborhood.
I worked at Pizza Hut forever.
Dude, I literally
Didn't work well.
I
you already the
literally
one that
ordered
got
pizza
robbed?
one time because I was
No,
backed up.
no.
I was having some bowel movement issues.
Well-
I ordered Pizza Hut and it
How do
cured
you
it.
order something when you're backed up and wind up getting fronted up?
No, that
Pecos does it too. Where I used to do weight cuts before jiu-jitsu tournaments.
We
I
do.
eat a whole Pecos pizza.
We don't
Take a
speak
look.
ill of Pecos in this establishment.
No, I'm saying it's good for you.
We might be in the South, but we're all North Delco folk over here.
so it's wolfsuperior-sandwiches.com, which I use to go on to find out what ingredients he used, so I can come up with my ideas.
And by the way, our website is out of date with our menu. The prices have changed.
Okay, don't go by the prices, just go by the food. And like I said, you're gonna get them. I mean, you've seen every sandwich he made; they are huge. You're not gonna be hungry or asking for more. But
This is the first time we've had an episode where there's more Lansdowne people than Clifton people.
this is true.
Take that.
I mean, I'm down to do something again.
Well, we could always do another. Come up with some more ideas and stuff down the line. But like, maybe the next time in a few months, when you have a couple of newbies out again or something you want to try out again, I'm down with it.
I'm always down to come down to Aston.
Like-
Say hi to Rick Sheds, wave at it.
Yeah.
It's right down there.
He's gonna sit there and eat the Always Sunny and cry in front of Rick Sheds.
That's really the commercial for it. Is eating at Rick's and they're just like, hey, get out of here at the end.
Can we play the Incredible Hulk walking away music?
Yes.
Do it?
Yeah.
While She-Hulk walks away.
Okay. I've been called worse tonight by my family.
On the Citizens page.
Ouch.
Fuck you,
not-
Grandma.
We're not gonna say which citizens page.
No, and the Citizens of
There's a
Delco.
lot of them.
God.
Yeah.
That's the worst page.
But,
It's got 3,000 people and no one trolls it.
We didn't really do a great job of this tonight, but big old thanks to Martin McKee's Irish Pub, the Tumble Inn, and John Morton's great food establishment as well.
Hi,
bar
Joe.
establishment.
You know what Martin
Joe
McGee's
McGee.
is doing Saturday? Harvest Fest 2019.
That's right.
Sacco got booted off the bill. That's my own fault.
But what?
But
Wait, how?
our drummer can't do it anymore. But it's being replaced by the debut of Spank Bank.
Oh.
Nice.
A girl.
Yeah,
Bang bang.
like 15 bands.
Bored as heck.
Bored as heck, the acoustic bored as hell.
Oh, bored as heck. It's
yeah.
the acoustic version of bored as
Dan
hell.
Trainer playing.
You know it.
Delco's favorite painter.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, is COE gonna be there?
Oh, you know it. A little Crown of Earth action?
Yeah.
Crown of Earth.
Can you have a Harvest Fest without them?
Nothing is more
If you
metal
don't have
than
a
Crown of
rage
Earth.
boner to get over to the what day is it? Saturday?
Saturday.
Time to start.
Like 2 and go. It's exactly the same time as Delco Day.
Okay, starts at 2 and runs in.
It's just
And-
fall Delco Day.
Except
Yeah.
it's not as epic as Delco Day.
No.
Yeah.
But
Sorry.
you got Crowd of Earth. You got Bored as Heck. You got the debut of Spank Bang.
Spank Bang.
And many other great Delco-based bands.
And you got Marty McGee's. Marty McGee's is great on any given fucking day.
Marty McGee's.
And heck, if that's
One
not
of
your
the true
thing,
Irish
you can go to
bars.
Tumble In, you can go to John Morton's. But before at night, before you do
And
anything.
you could go to hell if you don't like those three.
Yeah. And at night, before you maybe at lunchtime, you can swing over to Wolf Superior Sandwiches, grab yourself a the Leroy.
Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins.
What's the guy?
Leroy Jenkins.
I'm gonna bring that up. That was amazing.
I didn't do this one tonight, which I wanted to, but I kind of messed up the broth process.
Okay.
But so anybody who's followed us knows that I did the Bon Hanoi, which was Vietnamese meatballs.
Yeah.
Kimchi slaw, Asian pear, all that. And now I'm doing the Leroy Jenkins, which introduced an Asian noodle salad. It's all leading way to the most epic pho sandwich that you would ever have, Vietnamese pho. And I'm going to call it the Pho Q. PHO-Q. I just have to figure out how to make it perfect.
God bless you, sir. God bless you.
So I encourage you to call in and request a Pho Q as soon as I announce it's available.
It's like a 21 gun sloop and everyone picks up their vice.
I'm diligently working on this. It's at this point, it's a labor of love.
Okay.
It's
The
going to
Pho
be
Q.
It's Pho Q.
Fuck you.
It's yes, we both brought pumpkin spice to this party. How does that make you feel?
That this went from a pumpkin spice free zone to the creation of the greatest pumpkin pie cheesesteak in the history of the world.
And it's the
I
only
honestly
pumpkin
think
pie.
you saved Delco Jesus. Like you just
You say that Delco Jesus is resurrected?
yes, there you go. Like he was just happy, normal. Like this is like next level Delco Jesus.
Oh,
right?
I've never been more happy.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I saved my fucking self. I was having a really shitty day and I ate that. It was just like, wow.
You hear that? It actually cures depression.
Yeah. He
I'm proof.
put a little
I'm no longer bipolar, I'm transpolar.
no, but thank you for your hospitality.
It's panpolar.
Yeah, it's panpolar.
Thank you for putting up with some of our crazy concoctions.
Dude, no, you know what? Anytime.
And guys, thank you for joining us all night. Looks like you hung in. You did hang in there, but did.
Oh.
Anybody like to do a shot of rum before you go?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's do this,
All right, Holbrook, grab some of them little cups.
guys. Couldn't be Delco Live without going out with a little booze in your belly.
This was the dopest shit I think we've done yet.
I was really surprised. I wasn't sure that the audio was going to work out too well the way I had it set up.
We're still on the air?
That's why I said I'll turn the fans off, but it
Yeah.
wouldn't
Are we
work
still
if
on
I
the
did.
air?
We're still on the air.
Oh, cool.
So we're gonna go out with some booze.
Kathy Gibson Gallagher said Holbrook is brilliantly smart.
Brilliantly smart.
I'm on the waiting list for Jeopardy.
Just hold it.
Just hold it.
I am on the
Jesus.
I am on the waiting list for Jeopardy, and when I go, I'm not staying with the temple, I'm staying with the DC Cubed.
Yes.
No, I can't.
Get over here.
I'm not drinking.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to drink, but we have to make it for you.
I'll do it. Let me get some of that, John. I'll do the pumpkin spice rum. That's all I need.
Pumpkin spice.
Oh, it
rum.
literally looks like when I puked after Qualies the other night.
All right, guys.
Why'd you have that much white
To
stuff? in
this
you?
great episode, to Wolves, to our sponsors, and all you guys for hanging in with us tonight.
To Delco.
To Delco. To you.
It's a pumpkin spice cheesesteaks.
To quote PJ Dolan, who's better than you?
To having everything blow up in your face.
Oh!